What's up, nerds? How's it going, everybody? Ooh, stretch if you haven't. Stretch. I'm not good about doing it myself. I need to do it more. Stretch. Oh. What up? We got a 5-stream streak in here. Somebody's streaking. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it.
Exclamation point
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Good job. Good job, Flame Girl Freak. Thanks for keeping it flame girled and freaky in here with your streaking, your freaky streaking. Ooh, I think I just figured out how to get sound alerts to quit spamming text across my screen. Nope.
Look a shiny button, love your face.
Bottom of my heart.
Ella! Look a shiny button. Oh, Ella! No, Seabus! Seabus. I don't know if you're trying to help Tess. Maybe you're just pressing buttons. It's corn is not a sound alert thing. I don't think. No, dude!
Te tocará la canción. La canción de mi gente.
Oh, I see.
Va así.
Bro, I am so irritated right now with this thing. Sound alerts, why? Why won't you let me fix? I don't want it. Ella, what color for your chickens? And do you want an oracle card reading? I adore you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your tier 3. 6 frickin' plus points. Thanks for getting to cancel or downgrade your sub again. I appreciate it. It happens. No! We do not need to press any more buttons today until I figure this out because I'm very irritated. Like, we've used sound alerts for a long time. Why did all of a sudden did all the sound alerts stuff start spamming the screen? Dealer's choice and somebody. Wow, why are you so nice? It's like you just want to support what we do here or something. Why? Settings. Dude, this is not okay. Like, they need to make it easy to get to this stuff. I am kind of finding myself pretty irritated and like maybe I just don't want to use it anymore. Animations. No, no, no. Okay, my alerts. Global alert setting. I have it set to no animation.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Okay, but that's not what happened. So I tested, play test alert.
Lizard.
Are they all different? Why are you not allowing me? Oh my God. But I'm tired.
Well, have a nap. Then fire the missile.
Channel points. Global alert settings. You have to go in and change them separately. You have to go in. Oh my God. You have to change your channel alert stuff, your channel points stuff separate from your bits stuff. Dude. Well, hey. At least we figured it out, chat. We figured it out. It's time for your chickens, my dear. And you get 2 green, 1 orange, 1 pink, and 2 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I just grabbed a random handful of chickens. I just grabbed a random handful of chickens. That's what you get. I love you. Thank you, Ella. Need to find a document for your tax statement. No problem. Into the bowl you must go. The bowl of Bognificums. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, and Lune's
Everybody's doing it. 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 Everybody's doing it.
We've gotten that out of the way.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
And Ella said that's okay for an Oracle card. So, hi everyone, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I am. It's been a day again already. This is fine. It's just fine. Ooh, 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 ayo. Ooh, woo, ayo, indeed. Ooh, woo, ayo. Indeed. So, suffice it to say, I may be making travel plans, not for the happiest of reasons in some ways, but in the next few weeks, I might need to make a trip that will most likely be very busy with just like dealing with stuff. We have family that have all passed, and there are things that need to be taken care of with property and a trust. And I'm going to go and help my sister so she doesn't have to do it by herself. Although I guess she says one of her friends might also be able to come and help us, which is awesome. Yeah, I know, KBJ. And it's hard because the hardest part about it is that we were not notified that this particular family member was ailing to the point where there might not be much time left. And I had no idea that not only my aunt had passed, but then I found that out from our cousin. And at that time, my cousin let me know that she'd been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And it's weird because I was like, I need to call her. And then I received a phone call from her best friend saying her cancer progressed really rapidly. She was like, I just want you to know she didn't suffer. She was taken very good care of. She was very comfortable at the end. She probably didn't feel any pain toward the end. She wasn't very responsive, but she also probably was not feeling any pain. And, these are heavy things and it's difficult. She was a really sweet person. I got to look at the video that was her celebration of life, and it was phenomenal. And there was tons of hilarious pictures in there. There was even a picture of my dad that I had never seen before, which was kind of cool because he passed as well about 15 years ago. Kind of crazy. Wait, 10 years ago. In 2015. A little over 10 years ago now. So, just hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Call them. When you're thinking about them, call them. All we have is now. Call them, text them. You're not being a pain if you're just calling them or texting them quickly to say, hi, I thought of you. I love you. I am so sorry, Jenna Quill. That's really hard, and it's a part of life, and we all go through it. And with my aunt, it was just her time. She was elderly. I mean, that doesn't mean it's any easier to find out that I didn't get to talk to her one last time. I really loved her. She really loved me, just like my dad. My aunt Gloria and my dad both accepted me into their family, no problem, despite the fact that I wasn't biologically related to them. And in Ashkenazi Jewish culture of their generation and generations prior, that's no small thing. It goes against a lot of what the belief system and the culture dictates. And so, I don't take that personally because there would be no point in it. All the people who felt that way have passed anyhow. And so there's no point in holding a grudge, even if I had one to hold, which I don't. I understand. I know it's not about me. It can still hurt. It can still feel odd if you feel like you're ostracized in that way from other family members, due to no decision-making part of your own. But my dad loved me with open arms and his whole heart, and he had problems and he wasn't perfect, but he accepted me as his. I was his daughter. No question about that. And my aunt, just a super sweet, loving person, and lots of great conversations and laughs, and very sharp wit. So I miss her terribly. She was I talked to her regularly for a while there, and then I lost track of where she was. I am so sorry, Kay. I am so sorry. Big love to you. Anyone going through this kind of thing, and especially with yesterday being a day to celebrate moms. I know KBJ, if you've lost a mom, or you're just not in contact with your mom, maybe that's for the best, but it can be very hard. Yesterday is not the easiest day for some, and same goes for Father's Day. These are days where we should allow people their celebrations, their joy, and their happiness. It doesn't mean that we can't, do what we need to do to process. My feeling is I don't want to drag someone else down. So on Father's Day, I'm not going to bring up the fact that my dad has passed. Unless someone asks me a direct question, and then there's not really a way around it. Because they should enjoy their Father's Day. I just choose to celebrate it with my husband and our kids and look at it as a day to be happy.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's
they have
doing it.
such a great dad.
Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, thank you. Jenna Quill, thank you for your lovely words. And I think you're saying that kind of to everybody. You're not okay, but you're safe at least. Okay, super big hugs. Barisad, thank you for the hugs.
It.
Your mother and father decided to cremate your mother, which goes against the Jewish faith, which is why Dad was like, it won't matter if we wait a few weeks to do the memorial since we're already breaking the rules. Yeah, there are some very strict rules regarding burial and such, with the Jewish faith, if you guys didn't know that, like how they're buried and how quickly and all that stuff. Like there is no time for a lot of planning. It's like you need to get that stuff figured out immediately if you're going to do it the strictly traditional way. But hey, whatever works for you guys. And that's what my father and his sister both requested cremation. So
everybody's doing
things have changed a lot. You've just found out that your uncle, of whom you and he haven't gotten along much in recent history, but you just found out he had a biopsy. Turns out, oh boy, pancreatic cancer is a very difficult cancer to survive treatment for. So I really hope that he has a good prognosis. There are some new what is it called? We watched the video about it. Why can't I think of the name? Immunotherapy. There's some stuff out there saying that they might be able to like combat that particular cancer more effectively now. Previously, the traditional treatments did not work a lot of the time, which is really unfortunate. Pancreatic cancer is a very tough cancer. I really hope that he has a good prognosis and has access to some of those more progressive treatments and things like that. Smokey, thanks for the streak.
Everybody's doing it.
Sorry,
Everybody's
we were kind of in the middle of a heavy conversation. I'm not ignoring your streak. Thank you. Just, that's assuming he wants to take the steps to fight it. It depends on age, right? It can depend on other health factors. And the treatments, depending on what they are sometimes really difficult and very hard on the person. And there are times when doctors won't approve them because the treatment would actually be the cause of death, probably. And that's really hard. It's a very difficult situation to be in. Yes, there's a treatment. It's the side effects of the treatment you're not likely to make it through. That's why when we found out that my stepdad had some issues and there were some spots that were of concern, that I was like, he's not in good health otherwise. And I was really concerned that it might, not be treatable for that reason. So thankfully, so far, he's okay. But to anyone dealing with a family member going through a health crisis or a recent loss, it is so difficult. You don't want to bring people down, but you want to be able to talk about them if they've passed and remember them and share your memories of them. And, whether that's someone who's lost a child or a pregnancy, or it's somebody who's lost someone who was around for 80, 90, 100 years. Grief is very personal. It does not follow a calendar. You might feel like you're fine for a week and then have a whole day or more where you're just feel almost like you're right back where you started. And that's normal and it's natural. And please don't hesitate to reach out to like your family members. Find someone you can talk to, even if it's a perfect stranger who's a therapist, on like a mobile therapy app, if that's what you need. Because sometimes we just need a place to be able to let it out. When you were at the hospice visiting Mom for the last time, the death counselor came to chat with you. At the time, you didn't know that was his job and complimented your tattoos. He goes, I bet your parents were not that happy about them. You chuckled, looked at Dad and said, do you remember what Mom said to me? Mom's reaction to your first tattoo, even though it is a family piece, was, well, now you can't be buried in the family plot. Hope you're happy. You should, because it will be a good release, friend. You need that. Big love to you. I'm glad you're going to go do that. I think it's going to be really therapeutic. There is if you want to If you want to smack at some virtual bad guys, here, I'll spawn a Tangia dungeon for you there. Nothing says therapy like Tangia dungeons. No. Yoda had great timing. Yes. Look, if you guys want to share in the show and tell, we are doing that today. And I have an announcement regarding Streamer Spotlight. We have been doing Streamer Spotlight for a little while now. It has been great. I don't want to paint a negative picture of the whole thing. And I just noticed your message, Chris. I'm sorry. I didn't see that you said hello. Hello, Chris. I hope you're doing well. I'm using the chat mug. We have run out of streamers to spotlight. The spotlight is too hot. Oh, duh. Anyway. That's a great emote that I have used. And this one too. See, those are OG. I don't remember what year those are from. That's a good one too. Because it's kind of like this. But it's also kind of like the meme of Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. Where he's like, do tell. Yes. Very sassy. And then there's also this. Did you guys know my daughter's really into space? And did you know she shares a birthday with Carl Sagan? How fun is that? Hi, Mateo. You had delicious dinner ramen tonight. Nom, nom, nom. Ooh, yummy. So we told her that. We were like, you have the same birthday as Pluto's not a real planet. Wow, you're asking for it. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. No offense, Johnny Depp. You're great. I love you. You're wonderful. Who's the other one? Timothy Chalamet? Is that the other Willy Wonka? You guys, I'm sorry. Nobody does it better. Gene Wilder. I can't help myself. You can enjoy those other performances. You can even... Gene Wilder's where it's at forever. Hey, dude, Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles is such a great movie, and it's also awful all at the same time. You watch it and you go, dude, whoops. Welp. And Spaceballs. We watched Spaceballs again the other night. And, we talk with our kids sometimes about the problematic moments in some of these movies. It's like, hey, it's a product of its time. It could never get made. It was such an insane commentary. See, that's the other thing. It is satire. And a lot of people these days do not understand when they are watching satire. And I understand also that sometimes satire brings up really uncomfortable stuff and kind of makes fun of it. But that's the whole idea, is it's supposed to try and defuse the situation so people can actually talk about it instead of making it into something so freaking serious. But I get it. I understand. Can't wait for Spaceballs, the new one. Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. Bulldog cheese ramen with, ooh. Oh, ooh, yum. Comb the desert. Oh my God, we ain't found. You know what? Dude, I'm sorry. It's got John Candy. The part where she's like, he shot my hair. She's all like, I'm not touching a gun. The beeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. Ramona quoted the line about I'm surrounded by, and I was like, you're lucky you're quoting Spaceballs right now, kid. See, they found the money. It was even in a bag titled Spaceballs, the money. Yes. Dude. And it's a send up of a lot of different things. They're jamming us. only Lone Star would give me the raspberry. I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend. Just instant ramen with cupboard seasoning and 2 eggs dropped in. Yes. Who are you? Barf. Not here, mister. This is a Mercedes. Yeah. Barf, puke, whatever. Yeah. Yes. And that's the actual guy from Alien. They got the guy from Alien to do a cameo, which is amazing. If you've never seen it, please go watch it. It is kind of a time capsule, too, as well. The whole thing where where President Scroob ends up with his head on backwards when he goes through the teleporter. I told you never to call me on this wall. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah. Why did anyone tell me I lost this bit? Cause what you got is what we need, and all we do is dirty deeds. We're the Spaceballs. We're the Spaceballs. See, I don't know. You mean Sir John Hurt? Yes, I guess so. I feel like that's a gap in my performer knowledge then, because I didn't know that. But anyway, it is a fantastic send up of the genre. We laugh at canned air now, but that is the thing, and you can get it in regional flavors. So that's the other movie that Ramona watched right after that was the Lorax. Where the guy is selling O'Hare air. You're doing stats for your annual report at work. This is an actual representation of your brain right now. It's fine. Everything is fine, Andy. It's okay. Somebody give Andy a fire blanket and a popsicle and a cold pack. You're gonna be okay. No, they haven't seen Airplane. I don't think they've seen Airplane. C-Bus. I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Statistics and distributions. So delicious. Men in Tights. I don't think we've watched that one either. You know, it's another really good one that they may be Ramona might be a little young for still, is Spinal Tap. Tell me more about your P values. We have PP. We have 63 PP points. Ramona talked me into a Circle water bottle, which is like a thing that has a cartridge that flavors the water. And I was like, I should not be letting her talk me into this. But I had a gift certificate. For Amazon. So Barisa started a tangent dungeon with bits because you can't be stopped. No matter how many times I squawk about please stop doing that with bits, Barisa just keeps doing it and doing it and doing. Everybody's doing it. Join the dungeon. ! Join up to 12 people. You can also join via the Tangia extension. And also, Barisa is a gremlin. Wouldn't know much about that.
Wait. Now your daughter is getting you to hydrate?
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
No, I am not
Everybody's
hydrating.
doing
She
it.
is.
Everybody's doing it.
Thank you for the street, DJ.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Stop
Everybody's
me
doing it.
now, because I'm having a
Everybody's
good time.
doing it.
Having a good
Everybody's
time.
doing it.
Everybody's
doing it. Everybody's doing
Oh
it.
wow, I just like switched keys and stuff.
Everybody's doing it.
Don't stop me now, cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. That means you have to go to the hot desert. You don't like sweating or getting sand everywhere in places it shouldn't be. You don't have to go to the desert for that, C-Bus. I live next to a river, and all we got to do is walk to the park. Dude, I'm shaking sand out of all my area rugs, and it's everywhere here. Cows can detect changes in barometric pressure and often become restless before storms arrive. Farmers have traditionally used this behavior as a natural weather forecasting system. You live on a polder, sand everywhere, but it's fun getting caught in fun tornadoes and seeing hippies passed out in honey buckets. Oh, God. KBJ wants you to go to Burning Man. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be going to the desert. I'm going to be going to the swamp. Schwampy. I don't want to go to where it's hot and humid, but it's okay. It will be all right. We have about a half an hour until show and tell and streamer spotlight. So here's what I was going to say about streamer spotlight. We are heading. We are rapidly approaching the end of the school year. About a month from now, my kids are going to be out of school. There's a lot going on at the end of the school year. A lot. I'm trying to pick up substitute shifts, but I need to do a few things before I'm going to feel comfortable doing that. School year's already almost over, but at least then I'm kind of like have my foot in the door. So I need to be as available as I possibly can be on weekdays. I don't want to make anybody feel like they've done anything wrong. No one has done anything wrong. I just feel like this idea needs revamping, and I think it would be more effective if we have people on as guests, as opposed to just picking on someone every other week. Because you guys are too nice, and you just sit and listen quietly.
Every one of you is a unit.
And there's very little conversation happening. But I think if the person was here, virtually, of course. Oh my God, please don't try to come to my house. Mostly because it's a wreck. Hi, Brianna. So, okay, so here. You know what I did this morning before coming in here while I was doing some other things in the background on my computer? There was a live Patreon for creators or whatever. The official Patreon account did a live kind of talking about quips, and that's their new sort of discovery feed thing that they're doing, which is like little, they want people to post just short stuff. Not shorts necessarily, just like they're trying to create a more a genuine discovery feed for people to find each other on Patreon, and for audience members and creators to find each other for collaboration and for finding new people to follow. So it's a pretty new feature. They just released it. They just rolled it out to everyone. They actually asked me to test it out a little bit before rolling it out to everyone. So they picked a few people and kind of let them have access to it early. And we had early access to it, just like we had. Oh, Barris not streaking.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
What did I say about you guys being too nice and well-behaved?
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's
doing it. Everybody's doing it.
KBJ, you can do. You go right ahead. It doesn't only. It has a 1 second cooldown. I had to put in 1 second.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Cool your jets. So they did a live today talking about quips and what's happened with it so far and what they want to do with the platform and blah, blah, blah. And it was great. Except there were so many people who were in there who were not listening at all to any of it and just spamming their link to their page and stuff like that. And I couldn't help myself. And I posted, it sure would be great if Patreon would put some stuff about etiquette about these quips and lives and just using them for self-promotion only. Can't you touch it? You know what I mean? Because, like, dude, the whole point, like, you're missing the point. These people were missing the point. They were missing the point. That that Patreon is trying to help us to make genuine, lasting connections with people. And popping into someone's comments on their quip and just begging, please join my Patreon is not the way to do it. Just like when someone just shows up to our Twitch channel and they're like, hey, could you please I followed. Will you follow me back? Or can you look at my YouTube video or whatever? Oh my God, can you believe I'm almost to 25,000 followers? Like that kind of thing. It's just, it feels icky, right? Yeah, and there were people even saying that. So it's tough because I get it. I understand. Yeah. No, but you joke, cat butts. You joke. KBJ.
Another one.
Thank you. Brianna, what color chicken do you want to be? Thank you, KBJ. There were people who were like, just kept typing, the same message over and over too. And finally their mods started deleting them. Thank goodness. I'm glad. They were on top of it. Maybe not right at the very beginning, but they figured it out. And I was just like, yeah, because you know what? I'm here for information and to interact with the hosts if they're taking questions. And maybe to chat with other people and thumbs up their comments and stuff like that. But I'm not here to just see a wall of other people's links of their Patreons. You can collapse the chat if you want. You don't have to read the chat. But I was like, what if there's a Q&A session and some people had some really good comments and shared their experiences? Yeah, it's the Patreon Live. Everyone knows that everyone else in here is also a Patreon creator. Okay, if you want to put something I am looking for people to collaborate with who do fiber arts, right? That's one thing. Then you're actually trying to make a genuine connection with another person that goes beyond just numbers. Because the whole idea behind this is they're saying we are trying to build a network on connection, not attention. And it felt like there were some people who just did not understand that and are just sitting there virtually going, hey! I get it though. I understand. Let me be clear. I understand. Content creation feels so hard and people get desperate because they feel like nothing they're doing is working, or they're like, well, but what if I get just at least even one or two more people? Yes, but are those people going to stick around and are they going to make a valuable and meaningful contribution to your community? Or is it just numbers? And then you get to be like, look at all my numbers. But isn't it kind of suspicious, right? When, and again, this happens sometimes for legitimate reasons. But, if somebody has 100,000 followers, you know what I'm getting at. And then Twitch just announced that they're going to cap ViewBot. And now there's going to be a bunch of people who are going to panic saying well, what if I'm being artificially ViewBotted through no fault of my own, which is a very real concern. See, this is the problem, is that the people who abuse the systems and who don't care about making genuine connection, they freaking ruin it for everybody else. And, it leaves a bad taste in people's mouths and they go, well, I don't really know, who's genuine and who actually cares out here. So I'm just going to avoid it because it's just sort of a cesspool. And that's so unfortunate. How many people I've followed over the years that just stopped streaming because they're like, oh, it doesn't matter how genuine you are and how hard you work. There's somebody out there willing to do fishy, gross stuff, to cheat, basically, pay to win, whatever. And that sucks. So you really have to want it and you really have to love it. No more ramen. Twitch handed out a perfect way for trolls to attack us. I know. Sigh. And hugs for those who want them. It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that like it doesn't feel like that it's like a lose-lose. All of it is just kind of a lose-lose, and it's because of losers that all of us are losing. You know, your favorite is to try to get people to click on your only friends link on your link tree because it's just a troll, but you do it when the subject comes up. You don't bait. Yes. Hey, look, you know what? To each their own. I'm not here to try to be some kind of guru. Please, no. I do what I do, and, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like, sometimes it flops. But, like, you have to be willing to do that. And it's also okay to come to the conclusion that you do not want to do it anymore because it's just not making you feel good. For whatever reason, right? There's people who have what we would consider, you know, successful content creation careers who decide to step away from it because there are drawbacks. And, like, can you blame them if, like, for example, you know, they've had a good run and they enjoyed it and all, but there was things that were starting to come up that were really difficult, and then somebody said, "Hey, would you like to make a regular paycheck and get paid vacation time?" And you know what I mean? Like, sometimes people decide that as much as they've loved it and as good an experience as it's been, it's just time to walk away. And you know, you guys are stuck with me one way or the other. Whether it's my full-time gig or not, I don't think I'm going anywhere. Sorry. You have one sword somewhere and that's enough for you because you're mobile at the moment. Ba. Hababa. No. No! Yeah. Hijinks. And I told Hijinks that Hijinks has to stay as long as I do. And Fairy. And a bunch of the rest of you. You have to stay. Sorry. There's no and we're Thelma and Louising this, but it's like a big giant bus instead of just a convertible. There's a whole bunch of us in there. Right. You've been here for 10 years. Yeah, exactly. I'm so glad you're still here. Are you kidding me? I've told you this before. You used to be part of my morning routine. Every day I would drop the boys off. I kind of missed this. I'd drop the boys off and I had Moni in the mornings. And she would want to play on the playground after all the kids had gone inside. And sometimes there would be another toddler, preschooler there, so she'd have somebody to play with. Other times it would just be her. And if the weather wasn't horrendous, I would put the stroller underneath of one of the trees and let her play on the playground. And I would sit on a bench and I would pop open Twitch. And if there wasn't anyone else around, I would keep the volume low because it is Fairy's stream after all. I was that mom. But I would watch Fairy's stream and let Moni play and get on the swing, the slide and go up and down the elementary school playground. And then I would go home and I'd fix her a snack and she would take a nap and I would get to spend the morning with Fairy until it was time for me to go live when Moni would nap or when she was, you know, maybe not napping but cooperative. And that was like my every morning, practically. I was in Fairy's chat almost every morning. Now I got 3 kids to get up and get out the door, and then we got to go walk our dog. Get to go walk our dogs together. I'm so happy we get to do that almost every morning, and then it's time for me to get ready and stream. And so I do. I pop in there, but not as frequently as I used to, and that kind of bums me out. And some of you stream at times that I just literally cannot make it to unless it's just to say hi and then get sucked away because somebody needs something. The witching hour. If you stream between 4 and 7 my time, unless you're like, and you know, this is not a criticism, but like I can throw a family friendly stream up on my phone in the kitchen while I'm cooking dinner. Or I could turn the volume way down and then I'm not really paying attention to you. You know what I mean? Hello, fellow witching hour folks. Yeah, if you're 4 to 7 p.m., or anytime after, you know, midnight my time, I can't make it much past like 1 a.m. is about my limit anymore for staying up. 3 a.m. streams. Whee! Yeah. You don't mind non-chatters? Yeah, I know. But another problem is if I leave my computer up, I've noticed that streams get frozen. And then I don't even know if I'm counting. Mother Clucka landing for 63.31. We got 18 minutes till show and tell. Are you guys ready? Did you post in show and tell? Did you post in show and tell, chat? Did you? KBJ photo dumped in there. KBJ really photo dumped. Oh my God. Sweet Jesus, KBJ. Holy crap. It's going to take a whole stream just to get through your stuff from Japan. That's awesome. Thank you for posting. You posted just a couple photos? Shut up. Tolkien for 58.25. If you land for 95.95 or higher, you get a tier 1 sub, or I will donate $3 to charity. If you land for 100%, you get a tier 3, or I will donate $10. If you land for 0.01, which is the lowest possible score, I will gift 5 subs or donate $10 to charity. Your choice. It was hard to cherry pick, I bet. Is that a pun about Sakura season? I don't think it was really Sakura season. Was it? Were there still cherry blossoms? Probably not. That's more like March and April. Maybe March. That's more like February and March, right? 64.06. You did a little bit. You, Tolkien, you're going to need to work on it. Yeah, exclamation point drop. Hi, Rosewood. Welcome in. Cherry tea would be nice now. Yes. Indeed, it would. So anyway, I very much appreciate everybody. There were some cherry blossoms, but they were not prevalent, right? Posting in there because, you know, it's fun to look at your stuff. You got a whip pick, put it in there. You got a food pick, put it in there. You got a pet pick. Those are fine too. Please cover the faces of anyone under the age of 18 with an emoji, scribble a heart, whatever. I understand. You might be like, no, I promise this is my kid and it's okay and I don't mind. And yes, I'm PG-13, family friendly-ish. But the idea is I have no way of knowing whether or not you actually do have permission to post that picture. And I would hate for that to come back to bite us in some way. First and foremost, I don't want, you know, these are children. They're kids. My kids show up in the background of streams. I understand that. I'm not, you know what I mean? My rules, our family rules are different from other people's. Nothing NSFW, obviously. And if you're going to post a video, make sure that you post something about if it has copyright music, that's not the end of the world, but we would want to know so we don't play it just because that's less editing on YouTube I have to do later. And then besides that, because I can't monetize if it has copyright audio. Besides that, spoilering pictures of things that are known kind of common phobias is courteous. It's not required, but it is courteous. And some of you are very good about that. Like if Blaze posts a picture of a danger noodle, usually they will spoiler it so that when we go to look at it in show and tell, we can issue a little verbal heads up. You were told by a few locals that your timing was great after Blossom season, but before Golden Hour. You did not do that on purpose, just good timing. You saw a really good ad recently of a mom and child walking through the mall, and all the adults kept complimenting the child on their accomplishments. And it was really awkward. It was a great ad about posting your child's privacy online. Yeah, it's hard because it's common and normal and expected for parents to want to post things about their children and be proud of them. I was tempted to post a recording I made of a performance of one of our kids publicly, and I chose not to. I figure once he is of a certain age, I can show him that I have this recording, which is not a great recording, but it is a recording nonetheless, and say, this is the recording of you performing, and you may do with it as you like now, because you're old enough to, kind of have a better grasp of your like online presence. And we are, taking small steps in that direction for the older two who are teens. But for younger kids especially, like it's really hard. My husband told me that there's a big backlash with Gen Z and Gen Alpha not wanting to go out and do things in public for fear of ending up in the background of someone's content creation. I mean, or their Instagram pictures or whatever. It's so hard. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, everybody carries video recording devices around in their pockets now. When you're out in public, people can take pictures. They've been able to take pictures for a long time. That's one reason why, like, I know, for example, when Fairy goes, say, to Saturday Market, every single vendor, Fairy points the phone so that it's not pointed at the person and says, hey, is very courteous. Hey, I'm live streaming. Can I show off your booth? Is that okay? I'm recording. I'm live. And it's so important that you do that. I felt kind of badly after the fact when seeing a lot of articles, lesson learned about the IRL backpack stream of Artist Alley at TwitchCon. I mean, it's a streaming con. So on the one hand, but there are people who are like VTubers and stuff, and so maybe they don't want to be filmed. You know what I mean? Like, I hadn't really thought about that. I was like, oh crap, a bunch of these artists are VTubers. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a VTuber. I think I hadn't really considered that. And so it would have been smart. And I did kind of try not to get people in frame from their booths. After a bit, I realized I was like, oh, okay. I should ask them, hey, is it okay if I talk to you? Hey, is it okay if I film you? Very important for some people because they really try to keep their IRL identity completely separate from their content creation. So there need to be a bit better guidelines and rules and other stuff like that. I don't know if like it would help in some way if there was something that would visibly, a visual cue so that people could be like, ooh, I'm going to stay away because that person's filming. Wow, KBJ. Wow. Do we need to have a mod of the month? KBJ will be like Cranston every single month. Miro's not here. See? Do you see how Cranston sticks up for Miro? Aww. They're just such good buds. You do your best to ask everyone, keep kids off the stream. Doesn't always work, but you try. Hey, but that's the point, is if you are exhibiting behavior that says, hey, I'm not just here to like exploit a public place for my own personal gain. Right back at you what you said to me, by the way. You want to make sure people feel like they're being respected and their boundaries are being respected. And it's always possible for you to be recorded when you're out and about. That's just part of life these days. But I understand. Maybe you don't want to. And when someone gives you the option to be like, oh no, I'm good. Yeah. Like, why do you guys think that I'm always hurrying out of my kitchen when my husband gets home? Because I know he doesn't like being on camera and I love him. And I don't want him to be uncomfortable in his own home. He's happy for me that this works for me and that I enjoy it and he supports me. But that doesn't mean he has to just be okay. I've seen relationships dissolve over this kind of crap. I've seen people who are couple influencers or content creators or whatever, and it's clear that it's all one person's idea and they're dragging the other person into it. And they look uncomfortable every single time. And I get it. Like, you know what? You shouldn't feel like you can't pursue your career goals because your spouse isn't as excited about that particular thing as you are. But forcing them to be part of it is extremely disrespectful and inconsiderate. It's a real a-hole move. That's their private space and you share it with them. You know? And I try to be understanding of my kids too. You guys have seen me. I fail at being patient with them when they're interrupting me sometimes. But I will never hide that fact or try to pretend like I'm perfect. You know what I mean? They're my kids. I love them. They're allowed to interrupt me. This is their childhood home. It's a little weird to have somebody doing a show out of your basement when you're a kid. When you think about it, compared to previous generations, we didn't have this. It wasn't a thing, you know? But they also have their mom home with them, where like previously, if I'd have wanted to pursue a career like this, I would have had to leave them constantly in order to do it. And I don't think that I could do that. So thank you, Twitch and online content creation. There's lots of good things about it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Moxie. It's important. Even if you're just a roommate with somebody, right? Like, hey, I'm about to fire up a stream. Are you trying to sleep? Because I know I get loud. You used to mod for a streamer couple. When you say used to, it's because that relationship did not end well. I think it takes a special type of, you know, a special couple of people to be able to do it. And I've also seen people who don't necessarily create content always together, you know, get together because they have this common interest. And then there can be a lot of like difficulty, like particularly if one person's content starts taking off and the others doesn't. Some people's egos have a hard time with that. That's not me trying to pick on anybody. Look, I'll tell you what, sometimes I feel very not at all like threatened or jealous of my husband, but like I'm not doing enough because I'm not bringing in as much income as he does. And I know that he doesn't feel that way. That doesn't come from him at all. It comes from me. It comes from being like, having like talented and gifted PTSD. What do you mean? You didn't get the best score in the class. You didn't get 100% and the extra credit. Like I have some issues from having been in tag. I tell you what. There's some unintended, not so great consequences to that, like heavily competitive academic and, you know, arts and stuff where like, if you're not like the number one, you're not the valedictorian, you're not the, you know, you're not in the 99.999999999 percentile for your, you know, standardized test scores that mean almost nothing really, other than that you've learned how to take tests well. Reverb fart! Okay, into the bowl, Brianna, courtesy of Kosher Bacon Jam, and then we got to do some show and tell. We got 5 minutes. We're going to take an ad break in about a minute and a half. So into the bowl you must go, Brianna. Thank you so much. KBJ for the gift sub too, Brianna. The what? The bowl of Boknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go! Finally counted the basket so I could empty the bowl so we can start filling the bowl again. We're going to do a minute and a half long ad break and then get started with show and tell. If you guys haven't posted in there, you have plenty of time. We are going to do a streamer spotlight today, but we are going to be putting a pause, hitting pause on that for a while and probably bringing it back as something completely different. So thank you so much because I've enjoyed doing it. We tried something. It's not that I feel that it wasn't working. It's that I think we can do better. And I think if I take some time outside of stream and like over the summer to consider how we can best, do this where we're trying to help other people, get them the exposure they deserve, make stronger, more genuine connections with people who are part of our community. And maybe even some that are not necessarily like people we know super well. I think that's going to be way better. So maybe an interview format or podcast type thing. We'll see. I'm going to give it some thought. We're going to think about it. And we'll regroup and come back to it. But today will be, for the foreseeable future, our final streamer spotlight. But we will continue to do show and tell on Mondays or thereabouts. Over the summer, it might vary a bit. Ads are coming. I will see you guys in a moment. Thank you so much for sticking around through the ads. And we'll do show and tell. Yay! Oh, thank you. Well, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous. Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel?
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah!
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look like. Look at that abomination.
Get out of the way!
It's not an abomination.
They're trying to watch me suffer! All right, welcome back. Thank you if you had an ad break. I do appreciate you sticking around through them. Incidentally, one thing I have forgotten to mention today is we are taking pre-orders for the next 20 days. You have until the 31st to pre-order my very first pre-order yarn mini skein fade set in the fourth wall. Exclamation point pre-order. It is iridescent stellina with neon Donegal neps. I cannot wait to get my hands on this yarn. I cannot wait to dye it up. There's a limited amount of each palette available. If we sell out of any of those palettes or of all of them, I will consider opening up a wait list, but then it will kind of depend. And if we get enough people on a wait list, that I can order in the correct quantities and not be like over ordering a bunch of product I won't necessarily sell right away, then I may be able to accommodate more people. So far, it's not like it's flying off the shelves that fast, but there are a bunch of you that did jump on it. I want to make sure you know, depending on how everything plays out, the 31st would probably be the final cutoff for ordering it. I'm very, very excited about this. This is taking the yarn dyeing stuff in my business in a direction that I wasn't sure that I would ever be able to get to. So thank you so much for supporting what I do, because without that, I would not be even dreaming of trying something like this. I will probably be dyeing it in my home. My husband and I have been talking. There was the potential for me to find a space to rent here in our town where we live, which would have been convenient for some reasons. But the more that we think about it and the more that we talk about it, the more that we feel we want to try and invest our business activity and anything else in St. Helens, partly because, we've done well there with the comic book shop. I feel like it's a town that... No dishwasher yarn dyeing! Can you imagine if that bag opened inside of the dishwasher, Cranston? Are you volunteering to come and to deal with the aftermath? I didn't think so. anyway, chat, I don't want to have to put a gold bar up for dishwasher repair. All right, we got enough stuff we got to spend money on. So, no! If you would like to pre-order the yarn, yes, you can use the BPPE code. Yes, you can use that code and you can get a discount. You can get a nice discount, chat, if you use the BPPE code. And if, like I said, if we fill up all of the spots, there's a couple different things that I would consider doing. If there's people who want full skeins of this yarn, I would consider dyeing up some full skeins and making those available. And if you already ordered the minis, I would give you a discount code for ordering the full skeins, etc., etc. Okay? To my knowledge, there's nowhere else you can get this iridescent Stellina in a bare yarn. Maybe there is, but I haven't seen it. So I'm going through Wool to die for. I love them. I've ordered from them before. I've had a great experience. I'm looking forward to doing even more yarn dyeing. This is probably for the time being until I can get into a space where I can devote the whole space to my business. I'm going to have to do it small batch and in my kitchen. Now, that takes a lot of doing when you're handling chemicals that can't touch things used for food preparation, because you have to wear PPE, you have to plan everything out. That's okay though if I'm doing a big batch of dyeing, right? Like I'm going to spend like probably at least an entire day, if not two, dyeing the yarn. More than that maybe, possibly. If I'm including prep and planning, definitely more. Obviously. So, that is what it is. I can do it. It is not ideal. So eventually, if I want to keep going with this, I would like to try and find a space, whether it is just something I rent out for the time that I need to dye, or if it's a studio space, whatever. But I think we're going to put a pin in the idea of me moving anytime soon. That said, if you would like to, the Ko-fi Gold Bar represents the cost of approximately of renting out like a studio space or even maybe storage or whatever it's going to take to move me upstairs for a lot of stream stuff in our house, and maybe eventually have a studio space with a separate setup. This is a long-term goal. It is nothing I'm in a huge fat rush. Boss fight, come fight. Oh God. Who did a boss fight while I'm in the middle of trying to explain all of this? Oh, it was you, KBJ. Let's kick this plant's butt. Feed me, Seymour. I've seen some I've seen clips from some productions of Little Shop where they have a woman play the plant, which is pretty cool. You triggered a boss fight like 10 minutes ago. It was just waiting in the queue. Oh, I see. So anyway, good luck with the plant. I think this one's a little bit easier maybe than some of the other ones. I don't remember. But you put it in there. You should remember which ones are the hardest. That's cute. But I am super excited. A huge thank you to those of you that have already jumped on this and have pre-ordered yarn. I cannot wait. I am so excited. Thank you. If you want more information about it, there's details in the listing in my shop. You're also welcome to use that BPPE code for anything else in there, including merch, patterns, all of it. Please remember to report your sales if you are shopping with BPPE participants. Please remember to report your sales to the Mocos. They have a channel point redeem, and you just type in what you ordered. No. Each mini skein does not count as an item. However, if you order more than one set, if you order 2 sets or 3 sets, or God forbid you order 4 sets, like someone who may have ordered one of each of all 4 pallets. Y'all are tempting me to take a manual payout from Fourth Wall so I can order the yarn now. But I'm trying to hold back and not do that yet. Because if a bunch of you order it, I may need to order more. We'll see what happens. But you can take 1 manual payout from Fourth Wall per month if that's something you need to do. You just have to contact them. But like I said, the fact that I'm pretty much in a position that I could buy the yarn needed to do it the entire pre-order right now, and that's because of other purchases as well. But thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for all of the support. It all helps me to do what I consider my dream job. We'll wait till this boss battle is over, and then we'll do show and tell. But seriously, I am so appreciative. I can't begin to describe to you how good it feels to know that people, when I say we're going to do something like this, say, yeah, that sounds great. I would love to be part of that. I want to support it. Give yarn. Because, you know, I have some experience now, so I feel more comfortable with the idea of doing something like this. At the beginning, I was like, nah, I'm just playing around. If you like what you see, go for it. Now you guys are like, you have examples of what I've done in the past and what I'm capable of doing so far, and I am looking to push my skills a little bit. So there may, you know, hopefully we will not have any mess ups, because I don't want to have mess ups. But if we do have like something that turns out differently than I had anticipated, or don't feel like it's representative of what I had originally indicated I was going to do, you know, again, we may end up with some yarn for sale up in the shop that is like, you know, additional left over after the pre-orders are all said and done. They should not be shipping any later. It is an estimate, but they should not be shipping any later than June 30th. I anticipate a ship date of June 30th or earlier. If for some reason that is not going to happen, there will be very clear, very abundant communication, because I do not want anyone to worry that they have paid for something that they're never going to get. I know this is a huge problem, like with Kickstarters and other stuff like that, where people back a project and they hear nothing, and they hear nothing, and they hear nothing. And there was an anticipated ship date. Yeah, you did it, guys. Good job. We'll put that plant into it. Somebody busted out the weed whacker. So, you know, essentially, you guys are trusting me. You're saying, yes, I will put funds toward this. And you're saying you're happy to find out what happens. And I want to do the best that I possibly can. So thank you, like I said, for trusting me. If you want to purchase it past the pre-order date, if I have any additional, again, I will also announce that very clearly in the Discord. But I will also probably give priority to, for example, if we fill up anyone who was on any kind of a wait list, if I end up with extra somehow, or people who are in the Patreon, or who are Twitch subs. I will probably post in those channels first to give you first dibs on anything that might be extra. Not you waiting on a Kickstarter you were supposed to get last year and recently had to file an address change to your pop's house because you don't know when you're going to be when it ships, and $300 was a lot to not get the item. That's crazy. Yeah, my husband has described how some people that do self-published comic books, that this will happen, and a bunch of the people who back it get really upset, and they end up like maybe even getting kind of canceled over it sometimes, because it's like, well, you took all this money from all these people, and you said that this thing was going to come out, and there's been, you know, it's one thing if there's updates, right? Like if there's communication, that people know what's going on. Particularly if there are people coming and asking and you're not responding. That's bad. It looks really bad. Like, it's one thing, I get behind on stuff. There are things that I have not shipped out forever. But if the person messaged me aside and said, hey, or, you know, mentioned it in chat, hey, just curious, you know, I still have not received this item, I would be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me check on that and figure out why you didn't get it, and we'll get it to you. Not, I don't know what you're talking about. We're just ignoring them altogether. Like, I would never do that. You're human. It's okay. You understand Kickstarter is a kickstart, not a guarantee. Right, but then there needs to be communication updates, and they need to be clear about what's happening so that people aren't, you know. Yay! Oh, you're so welcome, Jenna Quell. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Kickstarters are very special topics. Yes, Barisa with the bits again, with the dungeon. Join the dungeon. There was a big one a number of years ago with a Lisa Frank makeup set or something, and nothing was ever shipped, and zero communication by that company. Yeah, that's just gross. It's gross. And it makes people worry that if they back someone else's project or pre-order or do whatever, that it's never going to show up, and they just go, "Oh, I had a bad experience with that, so I'm never doing it again." And then those of us that actually are on the up and up suffer because there are people who have had, bad experiences. Sometimes they can't communicate. Well, I mean, are you talking about like if they pass? Is that what you mean? That's clearly a different situation than they just disappear from their Kickstarter. Then what do you mean? I'm not reading between the lines very well here, RC. I'm sorry. Like, are they in jail? What happened? Did they fall through a tear in the space-time? Who hurt you, RC? All right, it's time for show and tell. And first up, stop it, Elgato! We have Blaze Winterborn. Once again, we love Blaze's art. Please go check out Blaze's shop. Also participating in the BPPE. Dive! Prince Bolton leading the Hawkmen in their attack against the war rocket Ajax. Flash Gordon, 1980. Acrylics. Flash! On a 5x7-inch canvas panel. Very cool. Thank you, Cranston, for putting Blaze's shop link in the chat. And if we could get a fancy shout out for Blaze, that'd be awesome. I want monthly updates. Sure, we're working on refining manufacturing. Still refining it. Manufacturer didn't do good quality, so refining manufacturing. We're going to be doing this for the next 16 months. Not sure what to tell you. Well, that's different from this will ship by this date. Nothing. Hey, any word on when that thing is going to ship? Nothing. Hey, we all gave you a bunch of money. What's going on? Nothing. Crickets over and over again when people are asking questions. Not a good look. Tried something a little different for Blaze and felted a cactus. That is so freaking cute. How adorable is this? You should check out Friends the Lonely Ones who did a Flash Gordon theme cover. Oh, that's very cool. This Kickstarter does monthly updates with video updates. You're not worried. But you want your knife! I know, yeah, exactly. A lot of larger Kickstarters also have PR folks to handle interaction, and once the campaign ends, they move on. Yeah. You love the colors on the cactus? It is very cool. I also love the colors on this rabbit. Indeed. I like that the little flowers are super duper bright, almost like a neon lemony yellow. Very cute. Little pot there. Excellent job. And Blaze says, only stab themselves a couple of times. Right, Jessica? So super impressed always by Blaze's beautiful, beautiful artwork. Whether it is 3D, fiber art stuff, or if it's paintings. Hey, look, I posted in the show and tell you guys. What? Are you okay, Nice? These aren't the best pictures ever. We got some salmon avocado roll here. This is from sushi from Mother's Day. Well, from the Saturday before Mother's Day. This was my husband's fire something roll that he got that had a sweet chili sauce on top of it and jalapenos, and it was good. I tried a piece of it. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. I could go for sushi again. I don't care that we just had the most massive sushi dinner. And here is a chicken udon with veggies that Finn, when they set that down in front of him, was like, oh my God. I was like, you clucked up. You clucked up, bro. You gonna fill up on that udon. He had a bunch of sushi and then took the rest of the udon with him. You're a super backer who's backed up many, many campaigns. And then spicy tuna with some avocado. Poor Finny. We ordered these off the happy hour menu at this place, and we didn't realize that they had avocado, and that's not his favorite. He can't do shellfish, though. We've figured out that, unfortunately, middle kiddo has a little bit of a shellfish allergy. So far, no major reactions, nothing requiring an EpiPen as of yet. And there was way more than this, and I forgot to take pictures of it. But we went out to sushi. Guys, we went out to sushi on Saturday after going to our kids' track meet because of you guys. Like, we didn't. specifically foot the bill for the sushi, right? But you make it so I have this schedule where like I don't have to stress over getting someone to cover my Saturday shift. I can just go. Enjoy food. Pictures not important. I just thought it would be a nice way to show you guys what I did as part of my Mother's Day celebrations. I realized I was like, I'm here right now and I'm being waited on instead of waiting on other people this weekend because of my Twitch community, my online community. And I cannot express my gratitude enough to you guys. So I just want to make sure that you see how you have improved my life. Hi, Namu. Guys, please follow our friend Namu, who's a fellow Starlight supporter. Sushi! Picture's not important. It's okay. I get it. Normally, I'm not one for like sitting and, messing around with picture taking when we're eating. Occasionally, I'll be like, oh, this looks really nice, and I want to take a picture of it. Why not? Yeah, Ridtastic, it was so good. It was super tasty. Very fresh. It was not cheap. Even though we ordered happy hour, we ordered a lot of food, but that's okay because we only do it a couple of times a year, maybe 3. You made good steak scallop dinner for your mama? Oh, Namu, that's so sweet. As a mom, I give you a big thumbs up, and I hope you got lots of forehead kisses, and thank you from mommy and my kids. There's more pictures down here of what they did for me because I have a funny story about that, actually. I'll tell you guys when we get down there. Seabus with more progress on the cross stitch. Look at that. Good job. Excellent. Keep it going. Look at that big old chunk of the arm you got done there. Way to go. Seabus been working on this cross stitch for how long now? Semi-lurk to start dinner. No worries. Thank you so much, Cranston. If you have stuff that you would like to post pictures of, Namu, this channel that's exactly what it's for. Namu, oh, look at me. I'm typing Discord like a noob. There's how you get to the Discord is that second one there where it says ! Coop. Okay. And then there are a couple of, rules and stuff, but like nothing too crazy. Good progress. Holy crap. Every week you continue to be astounded, right? A little over a year you've been working on it. You're doing great. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm impressed that you have managed to keep going with it for that long because my problem is I get like real into something and then I'm like, oops, something else caught my attention. And if it's a big project, I'm never coming back to it. Because the idea of picking it back up again, particularly if it's something a little bit complicated, I just go, I don't want to deal with figuring it out. Hubby bought these coffees at the store as part of my Mother's Day stuff. It's nothing like too crazy or anything. Like, God forbid Spaceballs, the username, should come in here right now and be like, that stuff's garbage. But it's the best that we can do in our grocery store. That's for sure. You're starting to get antsy and you want to get it done, so you've decided to work on it some extra days. You don't know how you're not in my Discord yet? It's all good. How dare you? And then this is the other spread of awesome stuff that they got for me. My husband brought me home these lovely yellow roses and an absolute buttload of Reese's stuff because they know how much I love Reese's peanut butter cups. So cute. And the boys went and got me cards. Ramona's coupon book is full of coupons for things like go to the bakery, movie night on the couch, yes day, go to JCPenney and get me a dog. I cannot wait when she's older to show this to her and be like, this is what you got me for Mother's Day when you were 9. It's really adorable, actually. And most of it is about spending time together. So I'm not going to rake her over the coals as an adult about this. But it is kind of funny that pretty much everything in here is like, Homer getting the bowling ball for Marge. You were going to say that feels a little self-serving. Coupon to get me a dog. Yeah, exactly. Now, you know what? She's getting old enough. We get another dog. She's going to be responsible for helping, take care of it more. That's how that goes. Cute cards that they got me that I posted down here. She made me this card too, which is so sweet. To the best mom ever. Thank you for everything, especially the hugs and kisses. I love you to the ends of the earth, and happy Mother's Day. XOXO Ramona. I love her so much. I'm so glad that they and then the boys. Mother's Day. Finn accidentally got me a birthday card. He wasn't paying attention. Show and tell under the content corner category, Namu. Lol, the dog is for us, Mom. I know, right? Not a husky. So he had to scratch out birthday, which is adorable anyways. You know why he picked it? I said, oh, you picked this card because it's orange. See? Look, it's this one over here. It's orange. So it was actually very sweet and thoughtful that he picked that card because he knows that I love orange. Dear Mom, my life would be very different without you. I think about how appreciative I am to have a mom like you every day. Thank you. Love, Henry. Dude. Thank you, Mom, for all the ways you've helped me grow. I'm so lucky to have such a great example to follow and a wonderful mom to look up to. Happy Mother's Day. I love them. It's very cute. And even the stuff that kind of gives you a giggle. See, look, I'm even hearting my own photos. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. No, not a Malamute either. No, absolutely not. Okay, KBJ with the massive photo dump. What the heck is this? Is this a vending machine that gives you meat? Is this just a beef vending machine? I see a picture of a cow. The cow's like, yummy, please eat me. Ox tongue legend. This vending machine apparently just gives you ox tongue. Frozen beef tongue vending machine. Translated in next photo. Beef tongue legend. Japanese face. Delicious way to eat. This product is frozen, so please thaw it naturally or under running water. Jar. Tastes better. Tips. Before baking, bring the product to room temperature. Part 2. Before baking the product, rub it a little. Hi, Crafty Mama. Welcome in. We're just looking at frozen beef tongue from a vending machine in Japan. How are you? This product is perishable. No, really? Therefore, please be sure to cook it thoroughly before eating. Please cook thoroughly in a frying pan or on a hot plate before serving. Please do not microwave this product as it will... Wow! Good for them for telling you not to microwave it. It'll end up being horrible texture. Thank you for your purchase. Please enjoy your meal. It's impressive how well this translated it. It's all very easily understood. I am impressed. Do not drink. This is a soup stock. Wait, but why can't I drink it then? Don't tell me what to do. Can't tell me what to do with my soup stock. Oh, it's concentrated. Too salty, maybe? Ah. Look at all of these machines. Best gift, Japan quality. Tobacco tea sticks. Powdered tea in handy sachets. Oh, it's instant tea. Huh. Lots of varieties. Look at that. Tons and tons of varieties. Why do they have such cool vending machines? It's not fair. Tofu vending machine. A tofu vending machine. Wow. Look at that. Hakushika. Is this sake? Is this a sake vending machine? Yeah, look, there's beer over here. You can just walk up to a vending machine and get booze? It's like people there know how to behave themselves. You can pretty much get anything from a vending machine in Japan. That's crazy. There's some places that are kind of been trying check like playing with that model in Portland where like you just walk in and you just like it's self-service. There was a vending machine area in the building where my kids go to the doctor that was just like self-service. You just grab stuff and you just pay for it at the like the little kiosk. The booze vending machines say no under 20 on them. Oh, right. That would not go well, particularly in Columbia County. This one is a coffee vending machine. Ooh, Shinkansen coffee. I would try it. I'd try it, chat. I bet you it wasn't too bad. Yeah, 20 plus. Interesting. Very interesting. What else? Ooh! Ice cream sandwiches? Is that what these are? Takayamoto Amatsugi since 1887. What are these? That was a cigarette machine? These were ice cream sandwiches? Oh my God, was it really? Yeah. That's interesting. Do a lot of people smoke there? I would feel like maybe they wouldn't in Japan, but I don't know. I think it doesn't matter where you're from. Nicotine is pretty freaking addicting. Cigarettes are pretty freaking addicting. What do we got here? This looks like it's definitely a food stuff. Is it just like, hey, would you like a random plate of lunch things? Smoking is hard. They have smoking areas like bus stops. Your community college have vending machine with sandwiches and cold foods, which is cool. Tartufo, this was at the Bullet Train. They were food gifts. What is happening?
Someone purchased
Who is doing a thing? Who did this?
Stellina Neon Donegal Nep Mini
Who
Scale
did
Fade
it?
Set 5 times 20 grams scales.
Who did a pre-order? Holy heck, you guys. I thank you so much.
Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be suspicious.
Oops. Backwards. Okay, well, I don't know who that was, and I don't want to use your government name. Whoever that was just now, thank you so much. Hi, Jix! First of all, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you use the BPPE code? Second of all, go report your sale. You are so amazing. Famous Blurple raincoat. That one is almost I think that one's going to sell out the fastest. It's not almost sold out, but I think that's going to sell out the fastest. I have a feeling. Blurple. Cuz Blurple. I
want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Beffernator, thank you for using your Prime. Hi, Snorf. Thank you. Double sub just now here and you did not. I'm trying to focus on, yes. What color would you like for your chicken for the bowl? Thank you so much, Beffernator. Do you want an oracle? Thank you for using your Prime on the channel. You can use that anywhere. And thank you, Miro, for getting those rolls to people. I completely forgot about that. Miro is so awesome with that. Thank you for joining the Discord, Namu. Welcome to the Discord. If you want to post in the show and tell, we need to get you a roll. So please let us know if you join so we can get you that roll, especially if your username in Discord differs from Twitch. You do not need to change it or anything like that. But if it's not easy to tell who you are, we won't give you a roll until we know who you are. There's been a lot of really shady stuff going on Discord. You guys, please be careful. People's accounts get hacked, so you think that the person is someone trustworthy. Always question, particularly in DMs, why somebody would be asking you to click a link if it's not something you discussed before. You did join and you're in. Let's go. Hi, thank you. And Beffernator, did you know that we are doing something called Matreon, and all Patreon paid pledges, gifted or otherwise, that we are going to be forwarding 10% of that this month to other creators on Patreon. So thank you. You're part of that now. It's too late. Too late, Beffernator. You're part of it now. I deeply appreciate you. Thank you. And I can't wait to surprise some people who create and have Patreon pages with some gifted memberships. You're gonna have to change it. Why is that? Saying you have to change it to me sounds like you don't want to, but you're going to. What's the reason why you have to change it? Okay, so that was everything in that particular dump. Now, tasty food. And we do have some free memberships. Well, I should say gifted. Some gifted memberships to give out. But I was instructed by the second person who went completely bonkers sideways and decided to do a bunch of gifted memberships to our Patreon. To feel free to spread giving those out over the next couple of months. But we will make sure that every one of them gets used. And there is a deadline for claiming those. So if you receive an invitation from me to claim one, please make sure that you do that, relatively quickly so that we can make sure none of them don't end up being claimed, This was recommended to you, largest unagi bowl in Tokyo. There's going to be five. Oh, you're expecting? Are you expecting? There's going to be 5 crazies instead of 4? Right, Keebler? Keebler has a Patreon. Congratulations! That's such great news. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. That's awesome. Ooh, this looks delightful. Yum. Looks legit. This also looks super hella legit. Bruh, look at that egg. Look at that jammy center right there. Damn it. I want it! And the big piece of seaweed. And is this like shredded daikon? My mouth is watering. Why, KBJ? I want it so bad. The ramen was like $3 USD. You're freaking kidding me. See, everybody says everything in Japan is so expensive. This looks like... I can't tell what this is. Squid? Blowfish. Oh, wow. It's blowfish. Huh. Very cool. Nice little accoutrement here. Got some beautiful accoutrement. Little sauce. Got yourself a nice frosty Kirin. Sparrow challenge? Oh my god, don't tell me. Yikes. You like to live dangerously. And the food from 7-Eleven is Michelin 2-star quality. Some Japanese items are expensive, but not food. Interesting. Street sparrow. KPJ. Boop. Get booped, dude. What is this? Is this some kind of roe? I've never seen. Is that roe? I've never seen roe like that before. Oh, is this unagi? What is going on here? This looks amazing. It looks like art, dude. This looks like something that should be in a museum. This is shrimp roe and uni on sushi. Get out, dude. Bro, I'm so jealous. Oh, is this like an omelet over rice? A little bit of soup alongside of it. It was part of your omakase. 20 course. Omakase means like chef's choice. It's like a tasting menu. And I don't think you really get to like, it's, we're so used to like we order our own stuff here. You're at their mercy. Like they give you get what you get. But I love omakase because I'm an adventurous eater. There's certain things I would probably not pick on my own, but I'll totally try them. Especially if it's something that like is made specially for me. Look at this! Dude, they did it up. Is this, what is this? Is this sake? Or some other kind of, is it an adult beverage or is it a coffee? The only choice you had at the omakase was you chose the spiny lobster dinner. This was coffee milk from a small farm stand you found on a walk. I was going to say, it looks like it might be a coffee drink. Very cool. Boop! Get booped, dude! Look at you just standing there in Japan. You're like, yeah, here I am. I'm in Japan. Hello. Is this where you stayed? Is this one of the places you stayed, maybe? Oh my god, look at it. Look at this. Look at this. like picturesque, like serene. It's like a painting. And then there's just like, oh yeah, but it's just like right in the middle of our town. Look at this. No worries. Hey, Crafty Mama, congratulations again. Thanks for sharing your happy news with us, and safe travels. And thank you so much for being here for even a short time. It's always awesome to see you. I'm so happy for you. I hope that you are feeling all right. I don't know how far along you are, but every pregnancy is different, and everybody's, all that stuff. It can be tough. That was a 67 Mustang Fastback randomly. You're thinking he took a picture of that building because it was a ninja clan in plain sight? Been a long day. Your neck hurts? 12-foot ceilings or... Oh, my God. Pokemans! Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Do-do-do-boo-boo-boo-boo. Beep-ya-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Perkamerns. Is this just like a Pokemon store, I would assume? Oh, look, there's like plushies back here. 30-year celebration. There's a lot of people in there. Oh, look. Cool. What the heck is this thing? What is that? People shopping and stuff. The Sky Tree? You found out last Tuesday, been constantly nauseous and tired, but overall all right. That sounds like me with Ramona. I never really thank goodness if you had hyperemesis with pregnancy, I'm so sorry. Because even just the nausea I had was enough. Thank you. So my heart goes out to you if Yarfin was a thing for you. Anybody in here with pregnancy. No fun. Huh. Is this like a train of some kind? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a great day. Our follows are not 100% anonymous, but I don't call you up by name until you talk in chat because it's okay if you just want to non-chat. Okay? If you want to be a non-chatter, that's fine. We respect it. Gotta make sure we're complying with Dan Clancy's new terminology. Hand rolling 12-foot ceilings hurts. You forgot how much. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Seabus. Dan Clancy is so proud of you. Thank you for supporting. Skytree is the Japan Space Needle, basically. Right, think Space Needle. Got it. You know that mural. Yeah, I love this. Look at... Boop! Gotta boop the snoot. Gotta boop the kitty. Kit Kat. Oh my gosh. How beautiful is this? No worries, Panda Art. Thank you so much. Thanks for popping in. We always appreciate when people pop in to say hello. Sometimes that's all I got. I have 5 minutes, Need a little break, pop on Twitch, see what's going on. Just some peaceful city moments. It's beautiful. I love it. What city were you in at this time? Is this in Tokyo? Or were you in a different city? Where is this located? You think this is Kyoto? Okay. Sapporo is Portland's sister city over there. You were on a walk to the outskirts, right? Love it. Very cool. Even more, chat. Look at this. That's a really cool bunny statue. Warning. Oh, yeah. They're saying that the deer might, these are wild animals. They may be used to people. It doesn't mean, the deer of Nara Park are wild animals. They can occasionally attack people, so please be careful. Not like they're maul you, but it could hurt. And you need to be, you know, it's nature. It's a wild animal. You have the little deer. The bunny shrine in Kyoto. If you have food, get ready. Right. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool picture. Boop! Wait. Does this shrine have some significance? I can't quite read this sign back here. Just time for a selfie. Also Nara. Oh my god. Boop! Just wandered upon it. Very cute. The current Gujo Hachiman Castle is Japan's oldest reconstructed wooden castle, built in 1933. In the wake of the Great Depression, even though the Japanese economy was in critical condition, the mayor and town council decided to rebuild the castle, which had been dismantled in 1870. Many local craftsmen were involved in the construction work, and the project was funded through donations from both inside and outside the town. Very cool. No worries. Sounds good, Seabus. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at all that pretty spring foliage. You can see back here all the trees. There's like a bunch of deciduous and coniferous trees. You can see the deciduous trees in between the coniferous trees, all exploding with foliage. How neat. Very cool. Very pretty. I'd love to visit there someday. Oh, that's way cool. It's like something out of like a movie. So cool. That was shot from the top of the castle, the valley scene. Oh, very cool. Right on. That is so neat. The architecture is so freaking cool. One thing I want my kids to do, if possible, that I did not get enough of, I feel like in my 20s, is travel. Oh, wow. Look at this. Beautiful, serene. So gorgeous. This might be the best photo you took the whole trip and maybe in a long time in general. It is a really cool picture. Now that we went through that journey together, here, have a relaxing moment you found after you climbed a mountain to see a 5th generational castle. You found this water shrine on the way down the mountain. Baz. Is that something called touching grass? Yeah, right? Boop! That is very cool. And not in the plant section of Home Depot. My goodness. That is super cool. Thank you, KBJ. Thank you for sharing all of these lovely moments from your vacation. So cool. It's all good. No, it's really nice. I love it. It's very cool. Should put this on a loop up on YouTube. What is grass? The moss in Japan is so cool. Yeah. Show of hands, besides KBJ, who has traveled to Japan? Who has traveled to Japan? You got a lurk, but have a good one. Okay, Namu. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining the Discord. If you had posted something in there, we will get to it eventually. Rabbit or Fox, finally done with the body of the Shining Testnet. Started sleeve today, and you're on the sleeve of the catnip, which is entirely made of scrap yarn. Finishing these this month. This is so freaking cool. You've been there, Aster Dragon. You'd love to go back. That was Gujo, which is the city of water. 4 streams run through the city. Every shrine has cups so you can drink the water. You did not trust. Yeah. This is some serious color work, you guys. This is some... It takes some dedication. I shouldn't laugh, but it just can't. It's a little lumpy because it's snap blocked. It'll look better. You promise that. It looks gorgeous. What are you talking about? It looks great. It already looks great. It's going to look even better. It's just going to look even better. Fantastic. Beautiful work. Absolutely. Definitely very intricate. Better you than me. Greek food for Mother's Day and an oven knit Nowbound for your mom. Aww. Ooh, this looks yummy. That looks delightful. And that is very pretty. I love these colors. This took some time. Handmade gifts. People love when you give them handmade things. If they don't seem impressed, don't ever give them another handmade thing again. I don't care if they've never done it themselves. They should understand. It takes a lot of time. This is beautiful, Barissa. Yeah, the cat one is very cool too. This cat one. I love how the cats are like the whole like yoke of the sweater. That's cool. Gorgeous work, Barissa. Seabus with Sunday's league scores. Seabus says he wants that last game back. Oh no! Womp womp. Hey! That's better than me on most days, okay? I think I've maybe bowled a 200 once. Yeah, Barissa carves the knolls. Yes, Rabbit, I believe. Maybe you already knew that, but very cool. Better luck next time, Seabus. Hey, look, last night, how many matches did we play together, Maz? And I played like 2 or 3 before that. We didn't get any dubs last night, Fort. Womp womp. Been doing more. You just keep playing because you enjoy it, right? Been doing more writing instead of making art recently, but have some animal studies. Very cool. I love all of your beautiful art of animals. Look how good this looks, particularly like right over here. Oh, I can't make it center on the screen. This one. All of them are super cool, though. I feel like motion with animals can be tough, right? Like it's obvious right here that this, like a cougar or a leopard is like moving. Oh, neat. Stegosaurus. A mountain lion. Yeah, we have those around here. We have to be careful and bring our animals in at night because sometimes they do come down from the hills. Next time you go bowling, bring a deck of playing cards. Every time someone gets a spare or a strike, they get a card off the top of the deck. At the end, the best poker hand wins. I think Seabus might be driving. Not every needle you have is done by yourself, but you're happy that you can do them nowadays yourself. That's very cool. Like, I've thought about it. Like, what would it take to make my own crochet hooks? Be kind of difficult fashioning the hook part, I feel like. Saber-toothed cat. American lion. Very cool skull studies. Definitely, I think, probably helps. Ooh, sharks. You should show that to Moohoodles. Moohoodles is a big shark fanatic. There's also Shark Geek. Got to show them off there, too. Hopefully, you've already showed them to him. These would make fun coloring books. They would. They absolutely would, KBJ. Dinner with a friend. Went to an all-you-can-eat place. You were so full. This looks phenomenal. Yum. I don't know if we have any all-you-can-eat sushi type places anywhere around me. Thank you, Miro. Thank you for shouting out Shark Geek and Moohoodles, both awesome science content creators here on Twitch. And they also have YouTubes, I believe, as well as like probably other socials. But so go follow all of them. But Vegas is a huge bowling town. You learn playing card bowling there. Means you can be crap at bowling, but still win. You'd all put $10 in the card pot. Wow. Update on the Nasty shirt that Ella is knitting in between the Iris sweater and the Nocturne cardigan. Really love the color combination. That's gorgeous. Very pretty. But I am a fan of reds and purples. Reds and purples and orange. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, such good... I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you guys do sweaters. I don't know why sweaters are so hard for me, man. Namu! You made this for your mama?
Welcome to the fart zone.
No freaking way!
Welcome to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone.
How dare you! We're looking at other people's stuff right now. How dare you! Thank you so much. Aw, I love you guys so much! Hi, everybody! That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, you guys. Thank you so much. No, I'm not doing show and tell all over again. But we have been looking at some super cool pictures in there. You guys, we do this every Monday. We look at our show and tell. It has a lot of stuff that people make. So many of our friends that are Team Moco and other artists, small business people, we show off their stuff. We say, please go shop with them. We've had a sale today. We had a sale today. We got a pre-order. We got a pre-order for the yarn that I'm going to be dyeing. I'm doing a limited, like a test of doing pre-orders for dyeing yarn. So many people. Holy heck, I can't even possibly begin to read all of these names. Goodness gracious. Thank you guys all for coming in. There's a bunch of you that are very familiar to us here and we know and love. And if you're new here, thank you so much for coming on the raid with the Mocos and giving us a chance. I am a full-time content creator, mom of 3, lifelong fiber artist. I am an advisor for the Twitch Artists and Makers Content Creator Club. And I'm also a member of the Twitch Women's Guild. And we also have our own charity team called Team Quirky Cluckers. We will be doing our big St. Jude event in the fall. What was that? I don't even know what that was. Nothing happened, KPJ. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was. I saw something in my activity feed. And I've been streaming for almost 8 years. Almost 8 years. That's crazy, huh? August will be 8 years on the platform. I got partnered in 2023. Indeed. Uwu Ayo, indeed. And it's been a real amazing opportunity for me to use the many talents and skills that I acquired while I was going to school for theater. I also teach theater locally, and my husband and I own and operate a trading card, TTRPG, and a nerd shop in St. Helens called Pantheon Comics and Games. We sell comic books and manga and stuff for painting minis. We have Warhammer and D&D, Pathfinder. We sell tarot cards, oracle card decks, off the beaten path tabletop games. And it's been a real pleasure being able to do this to support our family and also be able to take whatever time I need to go and help support our brick and mortar local family-owned small business. And I'm so thankful to the Mocos for putting together this event again. The Big PP Energy Party! Great. Rika, thank you so much for coming on the raid. Thank you, Unstable One. Hello. We have a couple of new people. Tara from Tara. It's so nice to see you here. Kiki. Hello, friend. Hi, together. Hokey Mama. I have something from Hokey Mama. Look. Hokey Mama, this is so cool. I love this thing. To all the moms, if you celebrate Mother's Day in May, like we do in the U.S. and a few other places, Canada, I think Australia also celebrates it this past weekend. And happy Mother's Day to our amazing, beautiful, and fantastic mama, Dev. And I'm going to be a mama again soon. Yeah, isn't it cute? Hi, Yarny. I'm going to try and get caught up now. You guys are wild. I love you. Moko made us say, show us your wares. I will do what I can. We are in the middle of our show and tell, but I will show off some things really quick. So, I actually decided I was going to block it and take better pictures. I'm in the middle of another one of these bags that's for sale in the shop. This one's a delicious, like super dark teal color. The pattern is called Barknet. It's by Sidsel Sandguild, and yes, you can find it on Ravelry. It is a paid pattern, but I do a bunch of different stuff. Look, I made a mic condom. We are PG-13 here. It's fine. For D-Journey Louise, thank you, DJ, for ordering a custom Blue Yeti mic cover. This is the fabled mic cover that helped Dare pronounce the word garage correctly. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh, so many people. Noki, Arid, Bronco Panda Deluxe, hello, welcome. It's Narcosaurus, nice to see you. Hi, Jinx coming in on the raid. Totally wasn't here before. Lumina Lycos, welcome. Ruthful, it's so lovely to see you. Hi, Genopedia. Jarla, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Why are we doing a boss battle right now? We're trying to welcome the raiders. Here, I'm snoozing that ad. Why? Thank you for streaking. Oh my God, you guys are going to show off now.
Everybody's doing it. 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 Everybody's doing it.
You're totally new here.
Everybody's doing it. 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 Everybody's doing it.
You can confirm it has been 8 years. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to get caught up on chat. I'm probably missing things. I apologize. I'm all over the place. Over 140 sales today. Still 26 days in. This is insane. Absolutely it is. What's the grand total now? Thank you so much, Yarny Pixie. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. Such a cute piece. It really is. Wait, what? Dev is prego? Shut up, Unstable One. You celebrated Mother's Day on Sunday. You went to Hub's parents and ate some delicious food your father-in-law cooked. That's awesome. I know it's a tough day for a lot of folks, but if you are a mom, I hope you had a good day, and I hope that they spoiled you. Speaking of streaking, no! The Podkini is going away. Take advantage of the 20% off. I don't think I even make a profit at that point. Ellie Selly, hello. So again, I've been doing this for a little while, and I love doing crochet, knitting, and other crafty stuff on the channel. Like I've done cross stitch. I did this not too long ago. It was really fun. It was a really easy project. It wasn't hard at all. It was a kit I got from 123 Stitch, not affiliated, no business relationship with them other than as a customer. But they have a lot of awesome things down there, so you can try stuff out. We do Legos sometimes. I do play games. I have a second channel, which Dare told me not to do. But the reason I do that is because it's hard. People do not understand when I'm on this channel. If I start, just randomly using profanity, it doesn't matter what you do. You can attest to this. Anyone that streams, you can put it in the title. You can put it in the tags. You can make it a audience, content label classification thing or whatever. If you normally don't cuss, but then you are using profanity during a stream, people come in and they're like, and the Mokos wouldn't understand that because they would have to try to go the opposite direction. And I love their channel and I love them. And I'm intimately familiar with vulgarity. I worked in restaurants for 25 years. I figured it would be easier to move that type of content to a separate channel because that way I can collaborate with my friends who are 18 plus and they don't have to worry that they're trampling on my Twitch rules or anything like that. hearing me say dirty words threw you for a loop. Yeah, if I ever hop into the workshop, which only just happened for the first time recently in the Moco server, you will hear me use cuss words. So it's not that I have a problem with bad language. It's that we fundraise very frequently for children's charities, and I had enough times where other parents who are watching with their kids, whether they are from the charities or not, thanked me for being a place they could put the channel on in the background and not have to like turn the volume down. And as a parent, I completely understand that. It's up to us to decide what we play in front of our kids.
Another one.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the gift sub to Uranus Fudge Factory. Thank you. I highly doubt that Uranus Fudge Factory is going to come in here to say thank you. That's in Missouri. Is it really? To say thank you for that. So, you know, when they do an anonymous, we do a white chicken into the bowl. Thank you guys so much for the raid. I'm sure they've already run off, dude. It's a very long and very complicated. Well, I don't know if it's complicated, but it's a lot what they do for their community every year, the BPPE. And yes, we do. We have BPPE 2026, 20% off because I didn't do it last year, so I doubled down on the discount. Enjoy 20% off in my shop. Thank you. Pre-orders for the yarn are moving. I won't say it's like in danger of selling out anytime soon, but there have been multiple orders. Particularly famous Blurple raincoat seems very popular. So if you're interested in those shades, you would want to get that before it sells out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If we completely sell out of the entire pre-order, I will consider opening up a wait list for particular colors. The reason why is that ordering from this company, I have to order in like bags of mini skeins. I can't order individual mini skeins. So I need to make sure I'm keeping my initial investment in the materials at a reasonable point while we're still trying to build this thing up. So thank you so much to those of you who have already decided, who said, yes, whatever you're doing, I'm interested in it. It's going to be a bit of a surprise, but there are 4 different color palettes you can choose from in there. Okay. There's like pinks, yellows, blue purples, and grayscale. If you want more than one, that's great. Will I consider dyeing full skeins of this yarn in the future? Heck yeah, absolutely. If we sell out, I might offer that. So thank you guys. All right, get in the bowl. Thank you, Anonymous. The what? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3. Oh, the reverb. Oh my God, I thought I pressed the button. How dare I without the reverb? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You know, we have dogs and they bark all the time, right? And we used to have the hound dogs that barked really loud. And for a while, we actually had a Who Let the Dogs Out alert for anything that was like 100 bits. So then I was like, oh my God, the Mocos also do Who Let the Dogs Out. And it was like, I came up with some new alerts. I was like, I'm going to let them have Who Let the Dogs Out. I'm going to let them have it. It's not like they would have ever minded that I also did that for some sort of an alert. It was pretty funny though. Who let the dogs out? I let the dogs out today in their channel. We have ads that are coming in about a minute. Oh wait, we did have one snooze available. I used that last snooze mods. I did snooze for the very last time there that we can this time around. So if you guys have never been here before and you want to drop a follow, that's great. We do have a raid video that I'd love to show those of you that are new to the channel, just so that you can make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into, okay? I don't want anybody...
Check out my friend 9.5 and give her a follow right now. She only has 9.5 fingers, for Christ's sake.
Gifted stuff when I said I was just going to show the raid video.
Present emoji, get supported nerd.
That's a giveaway, you guys. It's a giveaway. Enter the giveaway. Do you want a chicken plushie? In a world where siblings stream together, only one, I mean 2 Twitch streamers could band together to raid a defenseless fiber artist And then someone slinking from the shadows, anonymously sponsoring a giveaway of one mini chicken plushie. The clock is ticking, chat. You have 30 seconds to type join in the chat to enter this giveaway for a chicken plushie courtesy of Anonymous, you coward! With just a hook and some yarn. One woman. How dare you? No! Talkini, stop it! I'm in the middle of a thing! Why do you ruin every single bit? Oh my god. Who is the winner? Yarny Pixie!
Yes, queen.
Yarny Pixie, claim your prize! Thank you so much, Anonymous! In a world where clicking a link means you get a chicken. No clicking, no chicken. Thank you for claiming your prize in a timely fashion! That's what I'm talking about. Yarny Pixie, thank you for claiming your fourth wall giveaway prize in a timely fashion. That's super important. Thank you so much. If you don't claim it and it's been a few days, I reserve the right to rerun it because we want to make sure those items get out to the people. And it's okay. I understand, but please do claim them quickly. Yes, everything in my fourth wall is available to be sponsored as a giveaway, including the pre-order. You don't specify the palette. They'll just be able to choose from what's available if you do a pre-order as a giveaway. Thank you so much for doing that, whoever just did that. Do you guys know I can request a manual payout once a month from Fourth Wall, and because of the BPPE and because of all of you that have pre-ordered the yarn, and some of you don't even use the discount code because you're fools that want to see me succeed or something. Could request a manual payout and pay for the yarn for the entire pre-order, whether it sells or not. But I'm gonna wait. Because if I need to order more stuff, I don't want to pay the shipping twice. Thank you so very much. Raid video! Enjoy the raid video! Don't do anything else. There are no alerts in the raid video. I love you guys. I will be right back after this. Please watch this before following the stream. It's very important. There are no refunds and no exchanges on Twitch follows. No!
Nagan purchased, pre-order, Fingering Weight Mermaid Stellina Neon Donegal Nep Mini Skein Fade Set, 5 times 20 grams skeins, present emoji, get supported again nerd.
Nagan! In a world where I just said, don't do that! Join! If you are a fiber artist especially, I would love to see what you create with this. This is 5 times 20 gram mini skeins, fingering weight, superwash merino with iridescent stellina and neon Donegal neps. In a world where sparkles are not enough, only one woman would be so bold as to dye yarn that also contains black light glow in the dark Donegal neps. Yarny Pixie, that sounds great. Please do that. Thank you. If you do not crochet or knit, as long as you have someone in mind, please make sure that you are entering the giveaway, understanding what you are entering for. This is for yarn, chat! It's for yarn! 10 seconds to type join. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... Do you have what it takes to recraft? To click the link at the top of chat, fill out your information, and wait for like a couple of months, for like a month and a half. You'll have to wait for me to dye the yarn. I gotta order it diapers, but sometime in July. Congratulations, Regrab. Please claim your prize in a timely fashion. Okay, now there are ads coming, and we're going to the ad break, and I'll be right back. Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Recraft just claimed prize, pre-order, Fingering Weight Mermaid Stellina Neon Donegal Nep Mini Skein Fade Set, 5 times 20 grams skeins.
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah!
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look like. Look at that bomb.
Okay, everyone. Now we're just having the most normal, calm, relaxed visit with each other. It's just great. Thank you. Welcome back. Yes, indeed. I have been notified, however, that we currently have jumped during just this stream from 63 PP points to 71. You guys, we've gone up 8 points already today since I started the stream. Thank you so much. Nathan, don't you use that Brenda face at me. Don't you do that? Yes, Brenda and I, there are some similarities. The bit goes something like this. If you ordered me from Wish, you would get Brenda. If you ordered Brenda from Temu, you'd get me. If you went to Kirkland, if you went to Costco to get some Kirkland brand Ardent Chest. We both have a tendency to yell. It's fine. Everything is fine. So seriously, thank you for 71 plus points, which is amazing. Those PP points are what keeps us in level 1 of Plus program. We are shooting for level 2. It is a big ask of a community this size, but what it does is if enough people say, yes, I like this and want to keep it going, and I think that it deserves support, Twitch says, oh, okay, so you want to support? Well, then let's add some more support on top of your support, and you get an additional percentage of your sub revenue, gifted and paid. Level 1 is 60-40 split on everything, tier 1s and up. And level 2 is 70-30. And the beauty of this is that anyone is eligible to qualify for this program. You do not have to be a partner. You just need to be a monetized, affiliated, or partnered streamer. So if we do get to 200 points, I do a $50 USD gift card per month where we get to 50 points or 200 points on the way to plus level 2. If we get to 300 points, it's an additional $50 USD gift card plus a crochet dice bag like we gave away in the second of our 2 giveaways for the Mocos. I appreciate everyone. And 100 points is a sticker pack giveaway every month. Every month that we continue, that we maintain our participation, we will do stickers. And we did that already last month, excuse me. So we're on our way. We're at 71, and that means paid recurring subscriptions. It does count points. It does not count gifted subs or primes. Unfortunately, those do not count. This is all per Twitch. I don't make these rules. I'm very, very, very happy, though, to report that we, every single month since they introduced this program, have qualified very comfortably for level 1, which is amazing. Thank you very much, everyone, for being paid recurring subscribers. I know that sometimes people can sub for a bit and then they have to take a break and maybe they come back. If you're not already subbed and you want to subscribe to the channel, the best deal for you is 3 months or 6 months in advance. You save. And sometimes there are events where they give you an even better discount than the typical 10 to 15%. If you're waiting for that, I totally understand. Not a problem. And I'm very appreciative of those who do Prime subs. Please don't get it twisted. If you're supporting the channel by being in here and staying through ad breaks, you are appreciated. Hi, Mama Andy! Your sub badge does not mean that you are not, or lack thereof, does not determine your worth in our community. I understand not everybody has...
Count me whip. Count
the
me.
means
Wait, that's kind of weird.
to do a tier 3 or tier 2, but some people
Yes, Queen. Slay.
resubscribe for 32 months and they're at a tier 3 and thank you so much. I don't even know. You do get a really good, healthy discount on those Tangia interactions if you're a tier 3. So if you really want to be able to derail me, first you sub a tier 3, and then you abuse your Tangia discount if you're in a position to do so. Thank you, Robot Wizard. Would you like an Oracle card reading? If no, that's okay. But what color chickens would you like? And I have all the colors. I've saved that. Yes, there's that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got a 24-cent payout from Tangia yesterday or this morning or whenever it was. 9's choice on colors. I pick blue. No, I don't pick blurple. I like to leave those for the people who specifically want blurple. I pick blue and orange. Moko's Eggy. Do they give us a color? You could go for some tarot. It is a type of tarot. It's okay. Which deck would you like, Robot Wizard? And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We did the anonymous gift sub. Purple or white, I bet. Dare, Dev, are you still here listening? I know it's like, dude, their streams are bonkers, especially during the BPPE. We'll do purple unless they speak up and say something different. Literary me. You got it. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting that pre-order, the yarn pre-order. I can't thank you enough for that. Congratulations again, Recraft, on winning that. And thank you to everybody who has gone out of their way to buy that for themselves. I am so excited about this. I cannot wait. Garish, I get comments all the time on my Betty White bag. They had to go see the house this evening for the test. No worries. Getting the water test, you think, this evening. Okay. Yeah. I do not expect people to stick around after their raid. Let's do purple. Okay? Thank you so much, Mokos, for bringing everybody over. Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And also you, Robot Wizard 9000. Thank you so much. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You've done so much for our community. We have so many awesome people that really try to make this a fun place to hang out is enough. You know what I mean? Closing in on 5K. Oh, wow! We have yased 4,998 times. Crazy. All right. Here is the literary oracle card deck. I love doing this. It's okay if it's not your thing, but if you're a paid recurring subscriber or you use your Prime since you are choosing not the chocolate. Oh my God. I know. I should put the headphones on. I don't have my speakers turned up. Yes. I need to turn the music back on too. Thank you so much. Thank you for the bits. Excellent. That was good timing. I should definitely make sure I have them on. Yeah, apply directly to the forehead. They also just recently introduced in the stickers a really fantastic a new sticker that is something that our preschool teacher introduced us to, and I think I can find it to replay it. Hold on. Yep, I found it.
Chicken attack.
Chicken attack.
Chicken attack.
Chicken attack. So Takeo Ishii, who is the yodeler who's in the chicken attack video from Shmoyoho, has his own socials, and I commented on one of his videos and he responded to me. Fangirling so hard. Like, oh my God. I love him so much. I wish I could adopt him as like my uncle or my grandpa or something. He is so fantastic. I love him. I just love that he did those videos with them. That's goals. It's like he doesn't take himself too seriously, but he's really good at yodeling, like really good. Go watch some of his videos. He's an incredible yodeler. He is so cool. I love him. The whole chicken attack series of videos, because there's like rat attack. Hasn't quite popped out yet for you, Robot Wizard. This deck of cards, they're like larger. Oh, there it goes. Robot Wizard, number 1 or number 2? No, you're not at the optometrist. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Well, 1 is the loneliest number that's ever been. So number 2. Indeed. All right. That's your card over here. I enjoy doing this. I find it fun. Totally okay if it's not people's thing. But you are entitled to a 1-card reading anytime that you resub as any tier, paid recurring subscriber or Prime, because you are using your button. You're pressing the button yourself and not allowing someone else to do it for you, which like is very generous of people, and we love that. And some people would like to sub, but they can't. So it's awesome that there are people out there who gift. And if we get 10 new sub points in a stream, I crack a pack of Pokemon. This is Wilderness. You got Wilderness. Wilderness, card number 44. I love this. That's very cool. We were looking at some cool art of animals, some drawings from our friend Aster Dragon earlier. 44. Well, not page 44. Card 44. All right. Feral? Instinctive.
Robot Wizard 9000 just powered up with 100 bits.
Instinctive
Thanks for
nature.
the gigantify and emote.
Can
Smile.
robots be feral? Guidance. As a species, we are called to the wilderness, to look west and to look north, toward open roads and uncharted forests, even if they are only in our imagination. But the wild lives in us, and in accessing it, we can manifest our skills and more primal selves. Affirmation. The wild is within me. I came from
Robot
wilderness.
Wizard 9000 just powered up with 100 bits. Thanks for the gigantify and emote. Smile.
Thank you for the gigantified emotes. And ask it now to fuel me and feed me. Buck, the Call of the Wild, Jack London. Buck's journey into the wilderness awakens his primal instincts as he embraces the call of the wild. His transformation from domesticated dog to leader of a wolf pack reflects the untamed power that lies dormant within. Buck's story is a return to nature where the wild is both a physical and spiritual realm of freedom. But Buck possessed a quality that made for greatness, imagination. He fought by instinct, but he could fight by the head as well. Sometimes we do have to listen to our inner sort of like primal wild animal a little bit more. And remember that we are part of nature. Very cool. With all the trimmings and trappings of modern life, sometimes we can forget these things.
Well, I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you. So, what were we going to do next? We were in the middle of show and tell. We never did the raid video. Here, let's do that real quick because I love it. And it is a fun homage to the channel. Oh. Look. Perfect placement. Just be like this for the rest of forever. Seriously, though, thank you to the Mocos for bringing everybody over. And thank you for that rash of activity in the fourth wall. That's where I've chosen to do my sales. If anyone's curious, I'm not going to go about recounting the whole decision-making process and what led me to this decision. I chose to step away from selling on Etsy. If you sell on Etsy, will I purchase something from you if I want it from you? And that's where you sell your stuff? You betcha. Absolutely, because I get it. I sold through Etsy for many, many years. I didn't do a ton of volume there, but I did sell a lot of these there because they promoted my listing to people for whom it was relevant. Unfortunately, I had an experience, which I'm happy to share with you aside if you'd like, which led me to the conclusion that I could no longer do business with them. So I only sell stuff through physical items, finished items, and yarn and the like through my fourth wall right now. And patterns you can purchase from me on Ravelry, as well as there's, I think, one up on Ribbler. And I do want to do more patterns, but I also have a YouTube where I'm considering doing some pattern tutorials and the like. So if you want to subscribe to that, we are live on YouTube as well today. Need to head to bed. Good night, Ella. Thank you for your resub, my friend. I adore you. You're so wonderful. Thank you. I hope you got some good, relaxing crafting time in, and I'm glad you got to spend some time with family yesterday. We love you. Please follow Ella, everybody, if you guys aren't already. Ella's fantastic, is just like so talented and such an amazing person, and has been such a fantastic supporter of our community for such a long time. Hi, Artros. Welcome in. Yeah, we're hanging out. We got rated by the Mocos. We love them. And I'm so thankful to them for hosting the event they do every year to celebrate their partner anniversary. They just do nothing but relentlessly promote other people, which is huge. It's really, it's pretty special. Nobody should feel like they have to do that. They choose to do it. And they've built a really strong, healthy, stable, and fantastic community of people who want to help support one another. So one thing I will say, if you are in the Patreon as a paid pledge, there are several tiers that will earn you discounts on Ravelry for patterns, and I'm considering posting some patterns there for people. All you'll have to do is join as a free member for some of them, and then others might be available as freebies to folks who are paid pledges there, because I want to make sure that I'm offering perks anywhere and everywhere that you choose to support. We are also doing something this month called the Matreon, where we take 10% of revenue, so profit after fees, etc., from Patreon memberships, gifted, paid, whatever, and we forward that to other people's Patreons. I love Twitch. YouTube has been great. We've had a good run with YouTube over the last year or so. We got fully partnered there, so we're monetized fully on YouTube. Thank you, friends. I tend to concentrate on live content. I don't do a ton of pre-recorded stuff aside from posting clips and VODs of streams. But I do want to try and spend some more time on that kind of stuff just to be able to grow our community. We do a lot of charity. Like I mentioned earlier, our team charity event is Creative Season for St. Jude, which happens in October, November, December. We're planning an auction that will happen later in the season, or I should say maybe about midway through the season for Creative. So I know that many of you are already planning on participating with the Mocos over the summer. You'd be welcome to offer up something for auction or to join us to fundraise. And that will be happening more like November, December. Auction will happen in November and will allow people to keep their campaigns open through the end of Creative. I try to keep the fundraising part of it fairly casual just because I know that the holidays are a high pressure time for a lot of people with not just, particularly if you're like a maker, you're, a small business, you're trying to do sales, you're trying to get stuff shipped, you have holiday deadlines, but then you also have family obligations and celebrations and things that you need to do. And it can be a kind of exhausting time for people outside of any kind of work commitments. So I want to make sure that that's as accessible to people as possible. We welcome first-time fundraisers. If you're fundraising with the Mocos, you'll have already, gotten to, or if you're doing Play Live right now, you'll have already, gotten your feet wet. But we're happy to point newcomers in the right direction for resources and help them with things like overlays and getting set up on Tiltify and all that good stuff. We're a small team, but we're mighty. We've raised something like, I don't know what it is now. Off the top of my head. I don't know what our Tiltify total is. I can tell you what our St. Jude total is easily because it is actually quite easy to pop over to a site they have to check that. They make that easy for you to find out what your team total is. $95,654.65 lifetime for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're approaching 100K as a team, which is awesome. Last year was a lighter year for us. I had a lot going on. My team captain, my co-captain, Chimeras QC, had a baby, so that's why we're not doing Play Live this year. And maybe we will just focus on Creative. I think it's better if we concentrate our efforts on one event per year. And then we want to encourage people to do any fundraising for St. Jude that they want to do. So please join the Mocos. Their campaign raised so much money last year. It was really crazy. I've been fundraising for St. Jude since May of 2019. And outside of the team, I have a personal fundraising total, which, some of this was with other teams and things like that. But I can't, none of this can be done, whether it's team or individual. None of this can be done without the support of people donating and spreading the word and being present in the chat when it happens. But it's our community here in the channel has raised $62,615.30 for St. Jude lifetime. In 2019, my grand total was $1,977.36, the first year that I fundraised for St. Jude. And our most we've ever raised was 2024 when we raised $16,414 for St. Jude, which is incredible. But all of that goes together. If you guys haven't been to that page recently where it shows your totals, you can actually break it down by year now, which is awesome. All of that goes towards the millions and millions of dollars that content creators, that Twitch streamers, people have raised through St. Jude Play Live, various events. Whether it's creative or Childhood Cancer Awareness Month or Play Live during the spring. So many different communities have come together to support St. Jude's mission of preventing any child from passing from cancer, sickle cell. They will not stop until no child dies of cancer and other life-threatening illnesses. And I'm so proud to be part of their mission. I love them. No matter what our grand total ends up being, no matter how much we raise in a single year, we have done so much for them. You have done so much for them. And I look forward to continuing to fundraise for them. We have a lot of causes that we like to contribute our time, energy, and talents to, including Starlight Children's Foundation, Stand Up to Cancer. I'm wearing that hoodie today. We've worked with ASPCA, CrisisTextLine.org, Can't Cancel Pride, the Red Cross, Games for Change. I did a guest spot on their channel helping them fundraise, so it wasn't through my own personal fundraising effort, but it was amazing to be invited to be part of their first Play It Forward event. Charity has been a really big part of what we've done for a long time here. So thanks for being here with me. Supporting the channel and supporting what I do is supporting charity. So whether you like it or not, if you're buying the yarn, you're keeping me going, and then you're saving some sick kids. Sorry if you don't like that. You might want to get that looked at. I really do. I appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome. We're going to get back to show and tell unless there's something I'm forgetting. I think I've yapped about what we do here enough.
Too bad, 9. I like it.
Thank you, Liam Neeson. From whatever movie that's from. I should know. I should know that. What movie is that from? Oh, yeah, we never did the raid video, because why would I actually do things that I said I was going to do? Recraft, thank you for the reminder. Here's the raid video. Please don't do anything else during the raid video, including follow. Do not follow until you've watched the raid video. That's the order in which we do these things. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh? What? She's doing so weird! There's people out here with reputations at stake. You guys actually listened for once? And nobody tried to do anything ridiculous during the raid video. Thank you. Okay, now you may follow. Or maybe you left like 20 minutes ago right after they raided. That's fine. We do have an ad break that's coming that I don't think we have any more snoozes for. So we're going to take a quick ad break while I go get some water. Because I need to hydrate your shot. It's fine. Everything is fine. So we were in the middle of our show and tell, which is an awesome thing that we do once a week on Mondays. I know that you can shart over at the Mocos all the time. Seriously, could you just get that? Listen, shart is a portmanteau. It stands for share art. Get your mind out of the gutter. We also shart people out on the other channel because I know some of you just can't control yourselves and you don't know how to be mature and just accept that could mean something besides what you think it means. Anyways, We do. We love when people share their art with us, so please feel free to do so in the Discord if you'd like to join it. No pressure whatsoever, of course, but we are in the midst of looking at some cool stuff in there, including people's handmade things, their visual art, their food pics. We love it. Anything you want to post in there, as long as there's no pics of littles' faces in there, okay? Thank you for sticking around through the ad break. I will see you on the other side of it. BRB. Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring...
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah!
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look like. Look at that abomination. Actually not.
Get out of the way!
Actually not an abomination.
They're trying to watch me suffer! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha.
I have many talents.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Pump it up.
I am 9.5 and I'm called that because I'm that close to perfect. Tie knots without looking. What? That's what everyone thinks. It's actually because I'm missing half a digit.
Mom, can you touch this?
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Lego explosion. Nothing. All right. Thank you very much for sticking around through breaks. Kitty cat wanted some attention. They let him inside and then he was hungry. He's a kitten still. He's about 9 months old. So I got to make sure he gets his snacks when he needs them. Still growing a lot. He's very sweet. We have 3 cats and 2 dogs. All right. So where were we? We were looking at Namu's food picks when you guys came in. Thank you so much again to the Mocos, and thank you, Megan. Thank you for sponsoring those giveaways. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what people create with the yarn. It's very kind of you to do a giveaway. I don't know which color you picked, Recraft, but super excited for that. We do have one of the 3 gift cards from yesterday that has not been claimed yet. If the person doesn't claim them, if people don't claim their giveaway stuff, I re-roll them. But I do give people a few days just in case they just forgot that day or whatever. They were busy, you know. Life do be lifing sometimes. But just as a heads up, if you don't claim, I wish that I could, you know, chase people down to be like, hey, remember, you won a giveaway. But I feel like if they haven't done it by a certain time, then that probably means they aren't going to do it. I don't know. It must not have been that important to them. So please make sure that you redeem your thing. I think with like gift cards, you can redeem them but not use them as long as you have a 4th wall account. I can't speak from experience where this is concerned. So if anyone else out there has redeemed a gift certificate giveaway, I don't think you have to spend it immediately. You just need to apply it to your account. Is that so? I'm not sure. Oh, here's one from forever ago. Would anyone like a pattern for a headband? There's a giveaway right now for a pattern for a headband that was never claimed. It was courtesy of Mindy May. Thank you, Mindy May, for gifting that to chat freaking ever ago. Literally almost a year ago. If you'd like a pattern for a headband, please feel free to jump in on that. I appreciate those that do gifting. Please make sure you claim your prize. Anybody that's won a prize recently, you need to claim it. If you don't claim it, I redo the giveaway. I can't. I wish that I had it. You know, a whole team of people to like message you to be like, hey, don't forget your prize or whatever. It's just me and the mods, and I don't expect them to do that kind of stuff. They already do enough for us. We love them. They're already like, oh my God, could you stop streaming so much? Thank you. I haven't been streaming as much lately, but that's just been mostly like life stuff. 30 seconds left to join this giveaway for a headband with a twist pattern, courtesy of me, but also courtesy of Mindy. Mindy sponsored this forever ago, so you'll get a digital pattern. And if you need help with it, of course, I'm available. It's a pretty easy pattern. So if you're a beginner and you want to start making some wearables, this would be a good place to start. And it will help teach you how to do some fun, like joining technique where you put the pieces together to make a twist in the middle. Liz, make sure you claim your prize so I don't have to re-roll it again. redeem them ASAP. So please just claim them when you win them. Just claim and get the code, and then when you're ready, use it. You need to claim it, though, because if you don't claim it, then it shows as unclaimed. And there is one problem with that for those of us that use Fourth Wall, is if you claim it later, then I think that the money comes out again or whatever, if you get my drift. Like, it's been paid for, but then if I don't have a balance and you redeem it, then, like, again, it's better if you claim it right away, and it's awesome if you use it for quickly, but you don't have to. It's been paid for. One thing that a bunch of us have been asking them for on Fourth Wall is, can we indicate that we want to build like a base like amount? Can we like have a loaded balance? Can we reserve some of our revenue? Can we, aside from just having a payment method associated with it, which is like, that's fine. So the money goes to an account. You could just link to something that draws from that account. But it'd be nice if we could just say like, no, I don't ever want my balance to go under this amount if possible. I would prefer not to take a payout until I have this much in there, and then only take a payout that goes past that.
Lieselfie just claimed prize.
So then it just comes out of the balance. So it all stays in there. So I don't have to track a bunch of stuff elsewhere.
And the gift for the giveaway.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you for claiming your prize in a timely fashion. That was my very first pattern that I ever made, I think. So hey, comments, questions, please let me know. Had no idea that one was still unredeemed. Now that I think about it, that one might have been one where I had messaged the person directly or something, but it matters not. So please don't forget to redeem your stuff. If you're not sure if you won something, you can go to the website. Go to 9.5.live/, what is it? It's just /redeem, right? And you log in with your Twitch, and it will tell you if you were selected as the winner of a Twitch giveaway. That's it. Don't forget to claim your prize. Again, if you don't remember that you won something, I mean, at the risk of sounding, it's like, well, then maybe it wasn't as important to you. Maybe it wasn't as exciting a prize as, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather re-roll than chase people down to be like, hey, you won something. Like, if it's me, if I win something, I'm like, yay! But people forget things, things happen. So I'm not taking it personally. That's just, I can't read your mind. And with the yarn pre-orders, I am super happy that the vast majority of that so far has been people choosing to purchase that for themselves because they're getting ready to like make something cool out of it. I'm so freaking excited. Hi, Donna! It goes. It's going. We got a nice, massive, heart-stopping raid from the Mokos. Who I love and appreciate, and I'm happy to be some small part of what they do. The best prize is the friends we make along the way, and definitely not swimsuits with Nine's face on them. Yes, I agree. Everyone should ignore the existence of swimwear with my visage. Am I slammed after stream today? What do you mean? We stream until about 4 o'clock when the kids get home, and then it's, kiddo chaos. Is there something that you need help with? Yeah, no, I know what slammed means. Busy, right. But it depends because, I have to get dinner going. We're trying to finish show and tell. You have to be more specific. Oh, go ahead, Donna. Please don't feel bad about that. Thank you. I appreciate you considering that. I do understand. Go ahead. I may not respond until later, but yes, please. Feel free. Stop it, Elgato! Look at this. So cute. Lovely work. Beautiful. This is from our friend the Beffernator. Beffernilly. Beffernosaurus. The Beffernator. Making copies. Making vests? How would we describe this? Is this a vest? Finally finished your vest for fair. Whee! It's a pretty popular join for making a twist in the middle of a headband. In fact, or anything where you want to like a little twist to go into it like that. Seems like an investment. Goodness. I love the colors.
Holy
fabulous
fuckers.
work.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Junie! Junie, thank you for 34 freaking months. That's crazy. Why would you do such a thing? As I like to say, you should get that looked at. Thank you so much for not canceling your sub for 34 months. Or, you know, maybe you canceled it and re-signed up. I don't remember. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I just say thank you when you do it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. The Making Copies episode of SNL is 35 years old! Jeez, that's nuts. Junie, I love you. I'm glad we got to read you. Junie is amazing. Please go follow Junie. What color would you like for your chicken, my friend? And do you want an oracle card reading? I would love to do one for you. Beautiful work. It suits you. It looks comfy, but not like hot or obnoxious for like summer weather. So great job. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. Some nice pictures Ella took around the city last and this week. Love the pic of Falco so much. Ooh, pretty. Spring has sprung, y'all. It's almost summer. Aw, boop. What a handsome boy. Such a handsome doggo. What a sweetheart. Oh, pretty. What flower is this? Purple and sure oracle reading. You're down. Which one would you like? Your choices are right there in the chat, Junie. Thank you. We do this for paid recurring subscribers. I find it fun. It is for entertainment purposes only, but you know, you might find something valuable in it even if the reading is not for you. That's kind of the idea. Been flying back and forth across the U.S. Wacky. Yeah, I might have to do some flying here in the next couple weeks. Next 3 weeks. The Wednesday Addams deck, you got it. I hope that your traveling has gone smoothly. Your trip to Uranus. Boop! Oh, look what you did! Get yourself a fresh dew here. Oh my God. Hey! Astro! Hi, Raiders! We're just checking out Uranus Fudge Factory here with the KBJ. This is our friend KBJ right here. Boop! Gotta boop the snoot. Boop! Get booped. Dude! Liv, thank you so much for the raid. Space Pirates, yes. Thank you. What color egg would you like for your raid? Thank you so very much, Liv. Liv had to read and literally run, but they say hi and that I rock. Does Liv have a favorite color, Otter, that you would know about? Or anyone from Liv's raid? If Liv was presented with these choices, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white, which one would you say? I mean, I have pink. They are pretty fond of purple. They like pink and purple together. They like magenta. I have both. But I don't have magenta. I have, here, I'll show you the colors I have that are closest. Would be pink and purple. I have these two colors. Yeah, let's go purple. Let's go purple. Let's go purple. Imagine picking purple on Twitch. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And I understand completely reading and running. I'm a mom of 3. We've got 3 cats and 2 dogs. We own an IRL, like a brick and mortar nerd shop with like comic books and cards and tabletop games and stuff. Life is very busy for us as well. So sometimes I have to literally just be like, bah! Like I can't even say anything in the chat. It happens more than I would like it to, but that's okay. And so I totally understand. And I really appreciate people bringing folks over no matter whether they can say hi or not, because we all have lives outside of stream. I always say it, IRL before URL. So we will put you in the bowl, Astrolivical and Raiders. The what? The bowl of bulknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Junie! I'm remiss here. We need to do a purple chicken for Junie. Keep the reverb on. Get the bowl back out. Hello? Streamer! You had a race up earlier. Thank you so much. I love you. In the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of bulknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Did I press it? I pressed it the wrong way. Okay. Oh, shit, that's all right already. I love you, Judy. There's your reverb.
Yes, queen, slay.
Okay. Are we good? We do need to do an oracle card reading. All right, already. We do need to do an oracle card reading. Is this where you get your eggs from? We need to do an oracle card reading for Junie, but we're almost to the end of our show and tell, so we're going to do that right after the end of show and tell. And thank you guys for coming along on the raid with Liv. Awesome friend of the channel. Please check out Liv's Patreon as well, where there's like a bunch of cool exclusive art perks. Definitely give that a look-see. Make sure you're following on Twitch. And thank you guys for coming through on the raid with Liv. I really appreciate it. They are an awesome artist and have one of the most infectious laughs on this platform. I dare you to go over there and not smile. I dare you. I dare you. Okay? All right. No, that's the wrong button. This is the button. So Rita, oh my God, look at this look on your face. This is amazing. And your top turned out beautifully. So Rita made a top, which is not a bag, way out of So Rita's comfort zone. And you kept like talking about like how this isn't something you normally do. And look at how good it turned out. Awesome job. It did. And I love that color. It looks great on you. This pattern. I love it. Fantastic work. Look at you already wearing it. You were just working on this yesterday. It worked out well. Following before the raid video makes you cool. We've already played the raid video once today. Are we going to do it again? Again? Okay. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh? What? She doing so hard! There's people out here with reputations at stake. There you have it. Now, if you follow, it's your fault. And there's no refunds, no exchanges, no exceptions. Thank you very much for bringing everybody over, Liv. Again, I know you can't hear me right now, but that's okay. And thank you to those of you who came on the raid for giving the channel a chance. Dude, that video of Henry, that's a little boy, and he is like a grown man now. I just hydrated a little while ago. I went and got water recently. Leave me alone! Let me live my crusty, dusty life! Stop showing off your golden kappa in here! Where'd you get it? No, but really, who had a golden kappa? Who had a golden kappa? Yours rusted. It's okay. Trying to finish a blanket. We have one more post in the show time before we do our streamer spotlight, okay? Moko had a golden kappa. Oh, awesome. Good for them. They deserve it. Oh my God, I keep hitting the wrong button. And then Elgato keeps saying, are you sure you want to let me have access to your stuff? And I'm like, I don't know, Elgato. Oh. Sam, this looks beautiful. Absolutely lovely work. Gamer. What up, gamer? Very cool. More than one PlayStation controller on your desk. More than two? Looking good. Sam, don't you have like 7,000 kids? I don't know where you find time to make something like this. Ads in 3 minutes and less snooze. Thank you, Miro. Love the colorway. Isn't it pretty? Don't worry, KBJ at our age is normal for our cap is to rust. Oh my God. Oreo can. Oh my God. Anyway. Thank you guys for sharing in the show and tell. What a lovely show and tell this week. We do this on Mondays. Today is going to be our final streamer spotlight for the foreseeable future. We're going to run some ads and then we'll come back with our streamer spotlight. A very dear friend, someone I've known for a long time on the platform. Somebody who I think people really ought to know about if they don't already, for a variety of reasons. And not a creative streamer, strictly speaking, but definitely tied into the creative categories here on the platform. You'll see what I mean when we come back from the ads. Thank you guys for sticking with us through ad breaks. I appreciate it. It does support what we do, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate you, and we'll see you after this 90-second ad break. Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah!
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look like. Look at that abomination.
Get out of the way!
an abomination.
They're trying to watch me suffer.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha.
I have many talents.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Pump it up.
I am 9.5 and I'm called that because I'm that close to perfect.
All right, welcome back. Thank you. I know that was a little bit longer ad break. We do that when we're going to do something like this so we don't get interrupted by ads in the middle. And hopefully that should put us where we will not have to take another ad break this stream. We'll see. Hopefully no more ad breaks. Thank you again. If you stuck through them, if you don't have turbo and you don't have a sub, I hope you were able to get up and stretch and get yourself a drink of water or whatever you needed to do with that time. We do try and give people a heads up when we're doing ad breaks. Again, it's a free way to support what we do here, so thank you. Now we're going to reveal who our streamer spotlight, maybe the last one for a good long while until we decide what we're going to do with this feature. I mean, maybe we do it more interview style is what I've been talking about, but we are going to revamp this. So during the summer also, it's harder for me to keep as consistent a schedule because I have my kids home from school most of the summer, if not all of it. And we do, send them to the shop with dad to do, actually work. My boys actually work at our shop. But we try and make sure that, I'm available to them as much as I can be. And so I stream a little bit less predictably during the summer. And you guys make it so I can do that. I get to spend more time with my kids over their summer vacation. It's so amazing. Like, you have no idea what you've done for me. I really don't think you do. To have that flexibility, be like, we're going on a trip or any of that stuff and just be like, yeah, I'm just not going to be streaming for like a week or whatever, or like a weekend, or like we're going to go do this or go do that, or I'm taking them to the beach, or I'm getting them in the car and going to a pool, or we're going bowling in the air conditioning, or whatever it is. And I never have to think about like calling into work or, hiring a sitter, or like leaving my kids with their my daughter with her teenage brothers who ignore the crap out of her because that's normal for kids their age. They're not bad caretakers necessarily, but it's just where their brains are at, man. It's where their brains are at. And I don't like leaving them for more than, a few hours is the max I feel comfortable doing most of the time. And they can handle it. It's just, stuff happens. There's no adult around. It's going to be better if there's something bad that happens when there's an adult there. That's normal, right? So here's who are, for now anyways, our last streamer spotlight in this iteration is none other than our fantastic friend, VTuber, charity supporter, gamer extraordinaire, and new papa, Sass Lambo. And look at what Sass Lambo has showing people on his screen right now. Why would you do such a thing? Thank you, Lambo. Lambo and Chimera have been friends of mine through this platform for many years now. Recently, they welcomed their baby daughter, who they refer to as Baby Lamera, into the world, and they are doing their best. And I was already, when they told me, I screamed. You can ask them. I screamed, I yelped, I hollered for joy. I'm so happy for them. And they are still streaming somewhat regularly, just not as frequently as they were before. But I feel like when you make the important and the obvious choice to put your family first, it can sometimes feel like, well, you know, that you almost are punished for that in certain industries and hobbies like streaming, entertainment. A lot of people in the entertainment industry have commented that they felt they had to make a choice between their family and their career as artists. And, you know, no matter the size of the community, I think that people can feel like, well, you know, I'm probably going to take a hit, but clearly their family is the most important thing. But they are still streaming, at least I think like once a week each. They're trying to aim for, I think, at least once a week each. And so they please go check them out. They are amazing. They have been there for me and for our team for charity stuff over and over and over again. I met Chimera through looking for crochet streamers, and we were all part of the Stream Readers community for a long time. And there's plenty of other ways that our communities overlap, whether it's St. Jude fundraising, or, you know, the interests that we have or the games that we play. They're both super friendly, funny, welcoming. Their streams have a really nice, like casual vibe of like you're hanging with friends and enjoying yourself and connecting over the things that you enjoy. So while they're not strictly family friendly, I would kind of put them both in like that PG-13 to like maybe not quite 18 plus, but their content is something I typically feel pretty comfortable watching with my kids in the room. My boys have even said there's some sounders in Lambo's channel that got some F-bombs in them. They're hilarious. Most of them have to do with Zam.
And I swear, and I yell, and it's because that's my personality.
Yep. They are both Canadian. So Lambo and Chimera both from Canada originally, and that is where they live. And they are super sweet people, but you know, they have great senses of humor. And Lambo's channel has a bunch of fun stuff you can do with like rolling D100s and all of that in the chat. But then, you know, the gameplay is pretty fun and funny to watch, and lots and lots and lots of let's see, let's go back here. Been some Planet Crafter lately and some RV there yet, but also, yeah, was playing Inconveni the other day. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The like Japanese convenience store game. I was watching some of that the other day. Helldivers Super Battle Golf. Mouse PI for Hire. Oh, I wonder how he feels about that game. I wonder if he likes it. Lots of fun clips for you to check out. And Miro updated the command. Yes, amazing emotes indeed. Amazing emotes indeed. Just an awesome place to hang out. Like, I really feel like content creation is hard, yo. There's people out there who I really feel they really deserve more eyeballs on what they're doing. And they're not like super over the top, but they're really fun to hang out with. And it can be difficult because it's easy for us to feel like overwhelmed by all the choices for who to watch when we go look at, who's live on a platform, right? If you follow a ton of people. So that's part of the reason why we do this. Both of them are so under the radar, and it's not fair because they're both incredibly talented. Like, Lambo knows how to crochet. Like, Lambo crochets sometimes. Like, why are they both so good at everything? It's not fair. And there's been some times that I've needed help with some like audio or stream stuff, and Lambo's always so super happy to help. Or like I was like, hey, I want to do like a PNG tube, or what do I use? And he was like, oh, here, do this and do that. Like, they're so helpful and sweet, and there's no but there's not an ulterior motive, right? Just please don't bring up what we did to the sheep when I played Minecraft with Chimera and we built the St. Jude logo. But the community there is really great too. They do have this one mod named 9.5 who's really obnoxious and comes in there and abuses her mod powers and spams a bunch of really ridiculous garbage, including as many channel points as she possibly can, as fast as she possibly can, and then goes, okay, I'm done, and then leaves. One of these days I'm going to make Lambo play Fortnite with me again. And he's like, yeah, right, but that's okay. She's in so many channels. I know. What is wrong with her anyways? Doesn't she have kids to take care of? Lambo's About says, hello, I'm a variety sheep tuber for fun. I love story-based games and raising money for charity. If you're looking for a fun and silly stream to hang out, be sure to check me out. I'm also the husband to the wonderful and talented Chimera's QC. Aww. And Papa to baby Lamera. Hey, Lambo, you need to update your About. Also part of the Twitch Creator Club for VTubers. Imagine VTubing in this economy. Tangia is available there. We got some Tangia. Got the hardware here. We got our setup. We got the streaming PC with the Alienware Aurora R8 with the Intel Core i9-9900K with a 32 gig dual channel DDR4 2666 megahertz. That's the number of the beast there. That's kind of, you might want to download some more RAM. He's got that there NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 TIOC with 11 gigabytes of GDDR6. And then there's also the gaming PC, which is an Alienware Aurora R13 with an Intel Core i9... What? A 12,000... What the heck? There's so many numbers and letters. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Information. A lot of information here. Oh, you're a Logitech mouse person. My friend K-Ray told me to get a Glorious mouse. I actually really do like the mouse. Okay, I really do. At first it felt massive, but then I also realized what I like more about it than anything else is that it doesn't have the sharp, hard edges like a lot of gamer type mice have. I don't like that. I realized after using this for a little while, I was like, well, whatever else about it. Like if they had a slightly smaller one, I would buy it. But the edges, like I bought the boys a wireless mouse and I don't like that. I don't like the hard edges on a lot of gamer. It's like, oh, look at all of our sharp lines and our RGB garbage, which this one has RGB, but it's like, I just don't need the like sharp, hard lines. It's all Transformers coded. Yeah, pretty much. It's like more than meets the eye. You're like, is this thing gonna like, you know, turn into a toaster or something? That would be kind of cool, actually. There's some basic rules. Of course, you can tip. There is a Discord that Chimera and Lambo share, which has got a lot of people that are super sweet that hang out in there. And there's merch. Plus, there's some credits here for the emo artist, Kinson Young, Little Wolf, and Chimera's QC. You want to get yourself some of that there advanced, GG? You want to get yourself some of that there advanced? You can get that for 10% off using code SASLAMBO10. And a Team GG member and on our charity team as well. You can play some Pokemon community game. There is a St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Oh, wait. It says not currently accepting donations. I don't know if Lambo is planning on doing Play Live this year. I know Chimera is doing it. Didn't I know that RGB makes your PC better and faster? Yes, thank you for educating me, Barissa. I feel as though I owe everyone an apology now, but that'll be forthcoming. Mm-hmm. Seriously, though, this is an incredible friend. 45 followers away from his goal of 2,300. Please make this number go up. Number go up. Make a number go up, guys. Please, thank you. If you're not following already, there's a throne as well. Don't forget about that. TikTok, Tiltify, YouTube, Twitter. What is in the Tiltify? Is there an active campaign in the Tiltify? I don't see one. But he is a member of Team Quirky Clickers. So please, please, please make sure you're following. Go check out all of the different rainbow diarrhea for the win. That is one way to put it. But seriously, my life is better because I have had, these people as part of it. I'm not just being like sappy or like whatever. I really feel that. They're fantastic friends. I've been able to talk, to Chimera about stuff that isn't necessarily something I would discuss with just anyone. She's a true friend. And that's not meant to make anyone else feel badly at all about their relationship, depending on the person. We do not make the closest and bestest of friends with everyone, right? Doesn't mean that people don't care about each other. It's just that there are differing levels, and I've become close with them, and I think the world of them, and I know that they are already just being fantastic parents. I can tell the way they talk about their daughter. I already knew they were going to be amazing parents from how they treat their pet. And then that's not always a direct correlation, but in this case, it definitely is. They have an adorable corgi named Maui, and they're fantastic pet parents. So I'm not at all surprised with how dedicated they are to their child, and they could really use your support and your encouragement and your presence. Like, don't go there just because I told you to necessarily. Well, okay, go there because I told you to, but then I dare you not to feel like it's an awesome, sweet, cozy, everyone in there is there to just like have a nice time together. Very positive and wholesome, but real. And that's a hard combination to find sometimes with streaming. A lot of people, when they're streaming, they're like on. I actually asked Lambo when I first met him, I said, did you do theater or do you have voice training? He has a really nice voice. And he was like, nope. I said, well, you could have fooled me. So even though he would deny up and down that he's a pro level streamer, he's been at it for a long time and he knows what he's doing. Poor thing ends up having to do Numa every single time I'm in there, if it's possible at all. Oh man. So there is definitely he's more than happy to let you break the immersion. He'll let you, but we got Streamception right now. He'll let you break the immersion. Please go check out the Blue Sky. If you come in there, you can be like, hey, can I get a hug? And he'll hug a pillow and you get to be like, aw. 298 followers on Blue Sky, you guys. 290, we can make that. If anybody wants to follow Lambo on Blue Sky, you can make that 300 today, maybe. Nice round number on Blue Sky. We got the Tiki Takis. Lots of fun stuff there with his sheep model. So please check it out. Got the Tiki Takis. We already looked at Tiltify. YouTube. The tubes of you. I don't know if I'm subscribed to. Oh, wow. What a terrible friend. What a horrible friend. What a horrible friend I am. Just awful. Guys, please go.
Well, thanks.
Wait. I don't know if this is PG-13 or not. Sacre bleu. But I liked it. Here. I shouldn't laugh. Is it bad karma to laugh at that? There's just it's stream safe. It's PG-13-ish.
Chat, however, could change that by killing everybody. Oh.
There's just a random hot air balloon right there.
Who left this hot air balloon here? Well, thanks.
Amazing. When is this from? I'm gonna harass him. June 13th of 2024. Lambo. Well, he's busy now. Now he's busy. He has no excuse though, from when before the baby was born. There's all kinds of hilarious clips on his channel. You guys use your content again. Crowd control or something similar. Sadly, it's very buggy. Oh, okay. He was playing Cowboy GTA. You guys. All right. Awesome. Please go give the YouTube a sub. And poke him. Maybe he'll get some notifications and start posting more stuff there. Right up, Cowboy. Hi, Coco. How are you, Coco? It's lovely to see you. Somebody playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, our friend Sass Lambo, who is today's Streamer Spotlight. And probably our final Streamer Spotlight, maybe like ever, of just in the way that we've been doing it. Because I want to revamp it and I want to make it better and more effective for people. So I'm thinking about trying to invite people on the show as opposed to just sitting here going, look at all their stuff and follow them and do what I tell you to. I want to like actually talk to them and have them explain their journey and how they got started streaming and that kind of thing. Also, there is a tweeter. So if you are on the tweeters, then get in there on that. Please, thank you. Please follow our friend wherever and ever they ever post content ever again, because we just want to see people like this succeed as much as they possibly can. And for a lot of folks, they're just super happy to have anyone show up and say hi and check out their content. So please do that. And you don't have to tell him I sent you. That is not necessary at all. Please just go hang out and enjoy what he does. Thank you, Miro, for updating the command today, putting all of the links in there. In the throne, by the way, before anyways, I know that there were some items for the baby. So if you already know and love them and you want to grab them some stuff, I know in Chimera's throne there was some stuff for the baby. Oh, this is cute. A little tissue holder that's a corgi butt. That's hilarious. There's some stuff in here for the pup. There's a plush dog toy. Don't forget about the doggo. I bet, Maui's probably getting plenty of extra treats and all that good stuff. So in here, it looks like stuff for stream and stuff for pup. But I know Chimera also has a throne that's exclusively on Chimera's. Okay. Chimera. But hey, you know what? Parents really love it when people, we don't want to ask for things for ourselves. We'd much rather you got something for our kids. But it is nice when people think of us as separate entities from our offspring. Just a thought. And Lambo's read it into us so many times. If you guys don't already know his content, don't know him, but you followed just now and he's live, raid him. Bring your people over there. You'll have a great time. He really, does a good job of like picking a game and he'll actually play it till the end of the game or something. Imagine. Thank you guys for hanging out while we profiled our fantastic friend. And I didn't do it for this reason, but I would like to say happy AAPI Heritage Month. I didn't do it for just that reason. I did it because I love them, because I think the world of them. But it is AAPI Heritage Month. And so, if you're feeling like you want to do something to support that, there are organizations that you can donate to. You can raid into your friends who are AAPI and all that stuff. I think, that certainly is a lovely way to support your friends who are AAPI. It is something for me with, for example, I'm a member of the Women's Guild. Yes, I love when people want to support because I'm part of the guilds and want to say like, hey, I'm going out of my way to support you as a woman creator, a woman or femme presenting creator, because I want to see women and femmes succeed in this space. I appreciate that. I don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for here? That doesn't feel awkward to me, but I also know that like, we also just want to be supported. We want both. We want to be supported just because you think that we're supportable. We have many facets and layers to who we are. And something like our nationality or our gender or our orientation is but one of them. And it can be a very important one. And it's one that people should feel comfortable celebrating and all of that. But I feel like also we should just support each other because it's cool to do that. So I'm all about these monthly celebrations, but I'm also about but make sure you celebrate those people outside of those celebrations as well. Doing it only as a pointed thing, because of a Heritage Month, to me, it feels kind of hollow. And that's what big corporations do usually. Most individual people will support who they want because they do. Because they love them. Because they think they're cool. But it is nice that we have some promotions offered by the platform to try and get people a little additional exposure and stuff, because that can be very helpful. I participated in them myself as a Women's Guild member, and they do definitely have positive results. For example, we got that whole month of promotion, and that's how we met Catatonia. So if nothing else, who cares about the analytics bump? However many years ago it was now, our friendship and our relationship with Kat and Chris is so much more important to me than that. And they read it in here just the other day again because they're fantastic like that. Genuine connections. I found Chimera's channel standing at a bus stop looking for people crocheting. Decided to pop into the chat long before partner, long before full-time, and said, hey, are you using a pattern, or what pattern are you using, or something like that? And Chimera was like, pattern? Patterns are for noobs. And that's all she wrote. And we've been friends ever since. And I'm super happy for it. My life is better because of them. Hopefully they feel the same way. And not just oh God, here she comes again with her fart noises and spamming the chat with a bunch of silly redeems. I really hope I get to hug them both one day in person. Because they really do mean a lot to me. All right, you guys. So that's going to be it for a little while for Streamer Spotlight. Maybe we revisit it once school starts back up again, or it's possible that we could do some interview style stuff. Yeah. Chimera laughs in patterns' faces collectively. Don't ask her for a pattern for the things that she's made up. She won't do it. Many have tried and failed. Although I think she has threatened on a couple of occasions. She should use that as a charity redeem. For a big one of these days. We may do some interview stuff to kind of try and test that out, see how it goes. But it's not going to be a regularly scheduled weekly feature. I want to take some time, think about some ways that we can really maybe, do something unique with that. Because I don't want it to just be any old interview, although not that there's anything wrong. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I know many other people that do this and have people on as guests to talk about their channels and their content creation and just them as a person and what they do. So please keep an eye out for that. We will still be doing show and tell. And again, I will just comment that sometimes during the summer, I do not have as regular a schedule. Yes, there is the Life-Size Snorlax Fund in Chimera's channel. It's true. I try the best that I can to keep something resembling a regular schedule during the summer. When summer hits, there's more evening streams because clearly we're busy outside and doing, out of the doors things with the kids and stuff. And daytime streams tend to be a little bit later. Although what I've thought about doing is trying to do those daytime streams super early before anybody in the house is awake. But I hate the idea that I might wake people up being loud. We'll see. We'll probably toy around with it a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm doing what's right for both my family and for our community. And I can't thank you all enough for all the support today, because that's what makes this all possible. And I get to play around with it and figure out what works. I would not have the freedom to do that pretty much any other way. I've told you this before, and I want to get too sappy here at the end. For a long time, all I wanted was to be a live entertainer. It is what I felt I was destined to do. I did not see any other path forward career-wise, and some things happened in my life that I won't detail here that kind of, a number of things, it wasn't any one incident, kind of pushed me out of that for a long time. And I wasn't sure if I could ever find my way back to it. So I had made peace with the fact that I was probably going to be either a restaurant professional or maybe I'd get into some kind of, library work or something like that I would probably have to go back to school in order to change careers. And slowly but surely over time, after I started streaming on Twitch, I realized that maybe I could make a go of doing this full time. And you guys have kept it going to this point. And I just want to make sure that I am doing everything in my power to grow what we have responsibly, sustainably, not only for you, but also for me and my family. And you are all the reason why it has been successful so far. Thank you. Including our fantastic friends who also stream, like Sass Lambo, who was our spotlight today, and his beautiful wife, who is my dear friend. They are fantastic and definitely both deserve your support.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as
high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Can't tease me like that. You're blaming the Reese's? Oh my God. Thank you for the sticker, Karen. I love you so much. Speaking of people who make being a part of this platform an absolute joy. A reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. I'm not warmed up. I mean, I've talked a bunch all day, but I can go. I can go. It's hard. It's not quite in my belting range. I feel like I can go anywhere, anywhere. Take a look into the book. Raining Rainbow was renewed for another season. Yeah, you are suspicious, Sam. You guys, this has been a fantastic stream. Not just because we got a fabulous raid from the Mocos. That doesn't hurt. And a bunch of you said, yeah, want your yarn? Hey, lady, give me some pretty string. Give me some pretty string, lady. Hey, lady. Seriously, I don't know how to thank you guys properly ever. If Lambo was live, that's who we would raid. But let us take this party on to another of our friends participating in the BPPE. And this is a person who's been on the platform for longer than I and joined the Mocos in the last maybe year or two, I want to say, and is celebrating their 11th Twitch stream anniversary. 11 years. Thank you, Miro. 11 years, you guys. That's amazing. That's a real commitment to this platform. They are a fabulous artist. They have done collaborations. Not only do they do amazing digital art, but they've done stuff where their art appears in diamond painting kits. I've looked up to this person and felt like they were a great role model for those wanting to do creative streaming on the platform for a long time. We're going to raid out to our friend Devi Cat. Guys, please stay with us for the raid. They're celebrating. It's a party. Even if you can't hang out and chat for very long, or if you're just still lurking, please leave the lurk up for Devi Cat. Awesome friend of the channel. If you're not already following when we get there, please make sure you fix that. We love Devi Cat. You will love Devi Cat too. Adorable chibi style artwork. A lot of OCs and other things like that. I really love Debbie, so I'm super happy we get to go over and celebrate with Debbie today. Please stick with us for the raid, you guys. I really appreciate you. I have so much to do. I need to pack orders. I have so much stuff to do, and it's all thanks to you guys. I'm so happy to be busy with it. You have no idea. Yeah, Miro put a custom one that says happy stream anniversary in the chat, you guys. You can grab that one. These do need some adjustment because we got to add some names in. Thank you so much to these people. We had a couple of tier 3 resubs today. That is really something else. I don't know if you understand how much that means to me. I know I say it a lot, but I mean it. I really mean it. Thank you, paid pledges on Patreon. Thank you, everybody that supports through Fourth Wall. Thank you so much to all of our YouTube members. And of course, 100% every single day, always and forever. Thank you to our mods. Anybody that mods, you are sacrificing your time, energy, and talents for the benefit of other communities. Some of you stream, some of you don't, but that matters not. What matters is you are helping us to achieve our goals and putting up with the streamers' idiosyncrasies. My God. Bye-bye, YouTube. Thank you for watching over there if you have been. We're raiding over to our friend DeviCat, twitch.tv/DeviCat. You can come visit with us over there if you'd like. If you're watching this later, please feel free to like,